Yo, SB Talk Sports here. Hey, yo, check it out. It's SB Talk Sports. Like, share, subscribe. Join the SB Talk Sports movement. Join the movement. Join the movement, man. Salute everybody in the chat. We got a lot to talk about today. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Rob say, don't be talking about my Knicks like that. Look, man, it's the truth, man. It was. I'm gonna tell you the truth about the Knicks, man. Look, it was a kid who made a wish. It was like 2013, and said, "I wish the Knicks would make the playoffs," and they finally did it. Yeah, this is finna be a lit one tonight because I'm finna turn a lot of heads and ruffle a lot of feathers tonight. Because look, like one of my boys came at me was like, because like we do a little troll takes, laughing and joking with each other, do little troll takes, but I'm like. How am I Mr. Real Takes over fake debates and I'm trolling just right along with everybody else? And I'm like, you're right. So I'm gonna keep it as real as possible. And you see from the title, as much as we was capping to say the Lakers ducking the Suns of the Utah Jazz, why are we not thinking about it in the real life perspective? Why the Jazz and the Suns really ducking the Lakers? If you had to really think about it, because who would want to play the Lakers in the first round? That's not a problem, but you wouldn't even want. Now, I give the Clippers a fair shot at the Lakers, but the Suns or the Jazz don't want to play the Lakers the first round. I'm gonna keep it 100% real, and the reason why I say that because I think Aiden, I think they set out like 2 starters today. I know I seen Aiden. I forgot who the other person was, but the Suns sending people out. They know, and it's close right now. I don't believe the Suns got the second seat on complete lockdown like that. What's X? Let's see. Let me get some of these comments in. Oh yeah, it was me earlier. The Suns ducking who? The Lakers. They ducking the Lakers. I'm gonna keep it 100% real. They ducking the Lakers, bro. Salute everybody in. But this is what I'm Salute Basket Up, man. Salute my boy True. Salute BJ. He said put the Gatorade down. I did, man. I'm sipping wine today, so my man straight ain't off the Gatorade. I'm speaking facts, man. Today, it's real takes all today. All today gonna be real takes. Then the next day, like I said, the Knicks finally made it. Yo, what's good? Yeah, I'm finna drop the link in a second, y'all. Let me get this off real quick, and I'm still sharing it out. But this with the Phoenix, like I said, with the Phoenix Suns, the Lakers, they don't match up well with the Lakers. They bench is not, they don't have enough depth on the bench. So you don't have enough depth on your bench. You don't match up properly against this team. Why would the Lakers be scared of you? Then you don't have no real playoff experience at all. So this is gonna be your first time, and then you got to play the defending champs in the first round. You telling me the Suns gonna be prepared for that? No, they will want that. They should and want to duck the Lakers. And I had to I was sitting there thinking about it because I'm like at first I'm like, yeah, man, the Lakers ducking, they ducking the Suns and all that. I had to sit and think about it like, why would they even do that? What is there about the Suns to be scared about? For the Lakers, at least. You know what I'm saying? Like any other team, like the Warriors or the Mavericks or the Blazers, then maybe I hear you. Or the Nuggets, I hear you. But the Lakers, they don't have nobody who can really stop LeBron. They don't have nobody to match up against AD. They don't. The Lakers are a better defensive team. So it's like they will be smart to duck the Lakers, Then let me see what the next thing I've said about title. Oh yeah, Joker MVP, bro. I don't look, man. All these other names y'all trying to throw out. I think I heard Embiid. He been took that over from Embiid. LeBron missed too many games. KD missed too many games. Chris Paul's stats are not good enough. At the end of the day, he is playing good. He did make a difference. He was definitely impactful, but Chris Paul not good enough. His stats not good enough for him to get MVP over Joker. It's Joker, without a shadow of a doubt. Put up one of the best big man numbers we've seen in years. And I actually would be happy to see a big man actually get MVP. The last one was Shaq, so to give the big man some love. And this is another thing that scratched my head. This is what I like our platform that we building up with our community. You know, we got my boy Sean from U3. Shout out J Mac, him and Cisco. My boy True do the Celtics. Even go Mike didn't do it. Even though A Weezy here, super LeBron here, but he do it. Even Lamont, my boy Lamont FYL Sports. And even the y'all calling the Black Skip Bayless the best, like the crazy dude, Ticket. But the whole point is this. We got a platform where we can say and do what we want to do. Like I built my channel with real quick talking about these bums, this whole little couple little months. And they playing right now. But I got tired. I'm like, I'm not gonna keep streaming these bums if y'all don't want to win. And I keep telling y'all to tank. And they moving backwards. And we don't have a point guard. There's no point in watching it. I don't even want to watch it. So I'm not going to stream it. But guess what? I'm not forced to do anything. Nick Wright said on TV or on Twitch or Instagram Live that Joker ain't the MVP or we're not going to talk about Joker being MVP because it's not good for ratings. Like, that don't even make no sense. That's why I like the platform and the culture that we building on our own. So today, pretty much, we're going to chop it up. Playoffs. We go actually, I want y'all opinion on the Suns ducking the Lakers. I think they is. We're going to talk about these Knicks. How far these Knicks going to go? The Knicks, I think, second round proved to Atlanta, but they finally made the playoffs. You know, they finally gave the little boy a wish. He brought a teenager now by the time he made that wish. That was like 2013. He grown now. It took look. I guess miracles do happen and fairy tales is true. What's good? Hold on, I'm finna drop the link though now, y'all. But that's what we gonna chop it up on that. I'm gonna chop it up and I'm gonna share it out some more. If y'all watching, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and then when the video done, make sure y'all do me a favor. Make sure y'all comment at the bottom and get my platform out there more. When they see people comment, interacting, make sure I hit that like button. If y'all new, we gonna chop it up today, man. We got to talk about this playoff picture. Playoffs in the way, NFL coming out. It's a good day for sports right now. I'm happy the link is dropped, man. So if y'all watching, hit the link. But yeah, with the Knicks, another thing, Tim Thibodeau. I had Snyder, the Jazz coach, for Coach of the Year, but at this point, I gotta go with I have to go with Tom Thibodeau, bro. It's how he has this the New York Knicks in the position that they're in right now. It's nobody expected them to be this good. Nobody thought they would be this high. I didn't even think they was gonna make the playoffs. I'm gonna keep it 100%. I knew they was gonna be fighting. I honestly thought where the Bulls are at, I thought the Knicks would be at, and where the Knicks are at, that's where I thought the Bulls would be at. And I was wrong. I keep it 100%. I was wrong. Got my boy Sean in the chat. We got Todd. We got Lloyd Gamer.
Hey, yo, SB, why you capping?
You
talking about we scared of the Suns?
No, I said the Suns scared of the Lakers.
The Suns don't have no big man.
Oh, you thought the Warriors? Here? No, the Suns watching the Warriors they play.
No, they not. CP3 a known playoff choker.
No, he healthy. He only get hurt. You gonna play CP3 in the first round? He's healthy.
Why his nickname CPO then?
Why is his name CPO?
I can't do this, bro, with this dude. Dog. I hate being on pod with this dude, dog.
Hey, look, yeah.
Nerve, bro.
What you talking about, little gamer time?
Go Mike shit, dog.
These fake tape.
No neck ass nigga.
Anyways, what up, nigga? Dirty ass charging fiend.
What's up, Sean?
Yeah, man. Don't come in with these trolling takes. I said real takes all day. I will boot you, man. We ain't got time for that today.
What's good, SB?
What's good? Real basketball talk today, y'all. So if y'all coming in with these trash trolling, kicking y'all out, bro.
I agree with you, SB. That's why they resting their players. Because you remember that game, the Suns versus the Lakers, even like the Suns was trying that game.
Mm-hmm. Nah, man, look, I'm just saying, because they didn't make no sense when we were sitting there talking about Sanders. They like, why would the Lakers be ducking the Suns? What is it about the Suns for the Lakers to be scared about?
They don't got
nothing special about the Suns.
I'm asking, honestly, like, can somebody ask me that? Because I had to think about it all day.
I haven't heard they've been ducking the Suns. Nigga talking about they ducking the Clippers.
I can see that. That's more believable.
Man, the Suns have no center at all. I mean, like,
this the thing. How you gonna duck anybody in the West, bro? It's gonna be smoke wherever you go. So ain't no ducking no fucking body, dog. That's just narratives niggas want to spin just to make narratives, dog.
Facts.
No matter where you go in the West, dog, you gonna have a series on your motherfucking head. Whether you the 1 seed through the 8, the 2 and the 7, you gonna catch smoke. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no running from nobody, dog. Whether the Lakers get the Clippers or they get Denver or they get the Suns, dog, you gotta play who in front of you at the end of the day.
The Suns don't got enough size.
You said what?
You said the Suns don't got enough size. Tell it. See. You don't understand. You said the Suns don't got enough size, but yet they number 2 in the West.
Yep.
How the hell they won all these games without no size?
You can't explain it.
No,
and then
I mean, defensive like defensive bigs.
If the Lakers was the 7th seed, who would they see in the second round? The Clippers. No, they see the Clippers.
Yeah, the winner of the if the Clippers make it though, that's my thing, dog. I don't think the Clippers getting out of the first round.
Hell no.
What?
You heard what I said?
They're not gonna make it.
If the Clippers play Portland or Dallas, it is not a given they're gonna beat either one of those teams.
They're gonna beat Portland.
Nah, I don't think they just gonna straight up beat Portland like that.
All y'all do is just trap Dame.
No, they ain't gonna sweep them. I'll give you that. They ain't gonna like.
It's probably gonna be 6 games.
I think the Heat are gonna surprise them.
It's probably gonna be like 6 games.
Yeah. The Heat is my sleeper team.
Yeah, the Heat.
Man, they fucking Joel Embiid up right now.
They got hella depth though. I mean, like at the
they fucking Embiid
small
up
forward
right now,
spot, the shooting guard spot, the point guard, the power forward and center man. They got a lot of
your boy, your Donis Haslem out
shooting
here
and
doing
size.
for a little minute, dog.
Yeah, no,
Dwight Howard.
I said he got to give me a history.
And Dwight Howard, man,
and get ejected.
Dwight Howard about to do that boy dirty, man. I ain't gonna
the White told that nigga, you down to have him told that nigga to watch your fucking mouth.
I'll be a good fight.
Dwight in your mouth. I'll bust you in your mouth.
Don 5 years ago, I got you Dons, but I don't know. I was older now.
Right.
Hey, listen. You don't fight an OG. You leave that alone.
What's up?
Dwight OG too though. Dwight look like OJ told up now. He's 20 years old. Dwight was like, hey, listen,
after that butt injury came out with the story.
We're not going to do that, son.
After that,
you have to chill.
I guarantee you, Don. I told that y'all like, hold on, man.
Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, I didn't release the story. I'm just saying.
After that ass injury, hell no.
Yeah, I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. It's a little questionable. That's all I'm saying. It's a little questionable.
That's crazy.
Come on, man.
So I want to know y'all guys favorites and then sleeper in each conference. For me, I'm gonna say the favorites in the West will be the Lakers. My sleeper will be the Dallas Mavericks. My for the East, my favorites will be the Nets. My sleeper will be the Heat. Who will be y'all leaders in those sleepers? Don't say the Celtics.
Mine's pretty much the same as yours, Eddie.
The favorites. There's no favorites right now. So I'm gonna say sleepers, man. I don't take. I mean, it's open right now
because people are getting, teams, had to get injuries and shit.
I say Utah sleeper.
What?
And for the East,
how you a sleeper? You the number 1 seed.
Because Lakers are a favorite. Because Lakers are a favorite to win. So they're
not.
Says who?
The Clippers are the favorite.
Lakers are favored to win. They was favored to win the championship this year. They are favored to win the championship this year.
The Lakers are still favorites.
Exactly, they still favored to win the championship. So
sleeper team in the West would be the Golden State Warriors. I think.
So Utah, nobody.
Golden State can beat the Jazz.
Golden State cannot beat Jazz. Y'all gotta cut that shit out.
It's a possibility, though. I mean, like
it's
you
not
never
no possibility. It's not.
That's a possibility, man.
Because hold on. Every time y'all talk about because Steph Curry cannot do this shit by himself. That's not like we can't.
We got a bench.
Did you see Andrew and Wiggins?
You do not have a bench. Y'all do not have a bench. Stop saying y'all have a bench, bro.
Y'all had Klay Thompson. I will.
We've been playing with an 8-man rotation. This is for 5.
Lord Gamer.
You have no choice.
Lord Gamer. Say that dude's name again.
And we got Eric Pascal back too.
Tabasco Anthony. Like, come on, you gotta chill out, man. Chill out, man.
We got Eric Pascal back too.
That man said, "Who? Eric Pascal ain't been doing nothing all year. What are you talking about, man? Like, like, come on, yo, you guys chill out, man. I get Curry, like the leading scorer of the NBA. Now they got a chance to
Curry gonna have to average 35 that season.
Bro, he the best player in the NBA.
What are you talking about?
Curry, man, all that being said,
Hey, can you put him on timeout for a little minute? This nigga talking about Steph Curry, the best player in the NBA.
No, but he's all that being said, though. That's his opinion. All that being said, what that's supposed to mean? They still gonna lose.
Shaq said.
No, he didn't.
Go look it up. He said it on TNT.
I think Shaq said that. Shaq probably.
Okay, hold on, wait, but let's. True, did you say your 2 teams? I want to still get around and get there.
Oh, but then I'll say come out the East. The sleeper team come out the East. I would say Miami.
What about you, Sean? And then we go Sean, and we go to Taj. Then
I don't know.
Yeah, so out of the East, the favorite for me is Philadelphia. I've been saying Philadelphia is coming out the East all season. I don't have a sleeper team because, again, I think it's kind of disrespectful to call Miami a sleeper team because they were in the finals last year for a reason.
Miami's, actually didn't know now.
Yeah, like people know. So I don't think there's a sleeper team in the East. But of the teams not in the top 3, Miami is the one I think most likely to come out of the East. And then in the West, there's no favorite for me in the West. To be honest with you, I'm
wide open.
I think people, feeling like LeBron coming back is going to fix everything wrong with the Lakers, and that's not necessarily true. A lot of it going to depend on,
Man, they trade the whole roster next year, man. Let's keep it real, man. They trade the whole roster next year, man.
Yeah,
it's going to happen.
Hold on, what are y'all talking about? They've been winning games without LeBron.
Yeah, they don't win a championship. First of all, they're going to do it anyway. They're going to trade the whole roster anyway, regardless, because they cap
most of the niggas ain't even like on
the contracts. The people that are on contracts are getting traded next year if they don't win a championship. That's just facts. Kyle Kuzma is going to be gone. KCP going to be gone.
I got cool. They just paid him.
They can trade him next year. Okay. They can still trade him next year. They can get his ass out there.
Yeah. If Jeannie Buss says he stays. But
Kuz ain't going.
But same time, LeBron and all them, you can't let people. If you want to build a team, then it is what it is. You know what I mean? If you can do that and keep Kyle Kuzma, then all right then. But if you gotta do what you gotta do to win championship, this is the Lakers we talking about. I don't care about where she per person thing is, because that's all gonna come back on her. That's gonna be bad. You know what I mean? Because they don't win championships and Kyle Kuzma's on there. Like, what the hell? Kyle Kuzma's doing the team. What's his purpose? They're gonna look all back at her, and it's gonna be her fault. So she don't want that on her name.
Yeah, I mean, I just when I look at the Lakers, I think about them from this perspective. They got really another 2 years with LeBron potentially to try to win championships. And they're top heavy because, again, LeBron and AD are making max dollars, so they're not going to be able to do a lot in free agency. It's going to be trades and stuff like that. I think Kuzma is tradable, but because of the money he's making and he's basically on an inexpensive deal for them, I don't see them trying to move him. But it'd probably be somebody like KCP.
KCP going, man. They going.
What about you, Todd? Who you got? Don't say nothing about them trash giants too. Sending me messages. You see that scare? Ooh, I can't wait till I play a lot of.
Yeah, you are probably saying y'all gonna win like 11 games though.
We gonna win like 11 games. We can talk about that later on. We get to football. I can explain to you.
Dirty. Oh, coach, I'm open. Dirty.
But Todd, who you got, man? Who your favorites in each conference and who your sleepers?
I don't really got no sleepers, but the favorites I got, the East, I got the Sixers, the West, I got the Lakers.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, man. They beat the shit.
What about you, Anti? Don't sleep on the Giants.
I ain't got neither, dog. I think both conferences is wide open, bro.
I agree with that.
I think health gonna play a part in a lot of this shit. I don't think nobody going into this shit healthy. So this shit wide open, dog.
Well, Miami health. Well, I mean the Sixers. They the
They
healthiest
just
team
lost
right now.
Oladipo. So how the hell they up?
I'm talking about the Sixers. They the healthiest team
Oladipo
right
out for the
now.
season?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had quiet.
he got
surgery.
surgery.
That motherfucker wasn't doing
on his
nothing
quad.
anything, man.
It might be a rap for Oladipo, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't a rap. He's gonna be a role player, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a rap for him like that. He ain't gonna get no more big money.
And it was crazy, right?
Go ahead, Sean.
I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying?
No, go.
When he was healthy, he was averaging 25 and 5. So it's like, you know, I don't think it's a wrap. You know, I think it's just a matter of he just got to get healthy. And
but he's gonna be like
he can't stay healthy, man.
Nah, he's gonna be like another Gordon Hayward. Like he can put up them same numbers, but he's always gonna be hurt.
No, Gordon Hayward's still good.
First of all, shame
That's
on.
what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying.
Shame on all of you. Let me say right now. You know, SB, shut the channel down.
What I do?
First and foremost, Tim Hardaway Jr. is underrated. Okay, y'all need to put some respect on
that.
That
nigga ain't underrated at all.
Number two, Sean, the Heat are going nowhere. Shut your channel down. Number three, the Dallas Mavericks are winning the NBA title, or the Utah Jazz. And Rudy Gobert is the best player in the postseason.
Right. Shut up.
Right.
Yeah, hey, can you time him out? Can you
I'm on my way to doing it right now. Don't worry.
Leave for that comment. You are no longer welcome at the Boom Boom Room.
Right. Let me put a link in tab out real quick.
Yeah, nigga. Your services is no longer welcome.
Get yourself together.
Boom Room. Nigga, never again, y'all.
Yeah.
True the Bay likes to build up the Lakers, so he can
see how
True the Bay. Ayo, basket, whatever your name is, right? Basket-toe, whatever. I don't know what that like. I don't know what it is, but you need to cut that True Bet. First of all, come on the panel. The link is there. Come on the panel. Come on the panel, please.
I pinned the link too, so nobody never said the link. I pinned the link.
See how I get treated by you racists out here?
Oh my God!
I got 1.75% white in me. Okay, you guys.
Man, you gotta
calm down, Billy.
Racist.
Goddamn nigga lover.
Right.
Buggy, nigga. Buggy, nigga.
Okay, seriously, I don't have. Seriously, what's going on? Seriously, I don't have a clue as to who's winning the title. In the beginning of the year, I said Lakers, and I said beginning of the year is going to be the Lakers, and it ain't close. Boy, was I wrong. I don't have a clue who's going to win. No,
it ain't gonna be late. I don't think Lakers win the championship, man. Lakers
I don't have a clue.
They done, man. LeBron hurt. LeBron hurt more than he's player, man. He hurt, man.
And would y'all be disappointed? Would y'all be disappointed if we get like a weird finals? Like, say if like we get like. I'm just thinking two random teams. What if we get like the Suns and like the Bucks finally? Would y'all be disappointed?
I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that. As long as the Lakers not in it, that's perfectly fine with me, man.
I know why you don't. He don't
that's all
perfectly
fine with me.
He don't want to
get that. They gonna break that.
I mean, listen, they can go and get their ass whooped too. So it don't matter to me. They can go. They play against Philly. They're gonna lose. So like they play against Philly. They play against Philly or the Bucks. They're gonna lose. That's just
you better hope. You better hope LeBron.
They're gonna lose. 100%. They're gonna lose if they play against. And then you look at Miami. They play against somebody like Miami again.
How are they gonna lose to the Bucks? How are they gonna lose to the Bucks?
Because first of all, because of health. LeBron James is not healthy. Clearly he's not healthy.
I don't know that.
Clearly ankle. What do you mean you don't know he's not healthy? Listen, he's not healthy.
Who? Hold up. I done heard Anthony Davis come out and say he looked great at practice. I done heard Chris Haynes. What you mean?
What do you mean that's a lie?
Then why he not playing? Then why he's not playing? Then why he's not playing?
Hold up, true.
Then why he's not playing with a guy that's just got the team?
I don't know.
Because
what are you? That don't make any sense. That don't make any sense. What you saying don't make any sense.
Maybe he rested for this run, boy.
Why he
that don't make any sense. Okay, so hold on. So make it make sense, right? So Andre Drummond is a new addition on the team. How many games LeBron James to play with him?
Fam.
Andre Drummond, all he can do is set screens.
He gonna do is set screens and dunk. You act like it's gonna be hard to play with.
Nah, but you still have to have like chemistry. Hold on. You still have to have chemistry on the floor. That don't make any sense.
LeBron
We're not
James
gonna kill the Brooklyn. Hold on, we're not gonna kill
fine.
Brooklyn Nets. Hold on, this is something we're not gonna do. We're not gonna kill Brooklyn Nets for chemistry. But then when I say a point of LeBron James,
Ain't none of them niggas on the Nets the playmaker that LeBron James is. None of them.
Oh, what are you talking about?
we ain't doing that. James Harden.
What are you talking about?
James
We're not gonna do that.
James Harden is not. James Harden is not the
biased.
playmaker that LeBron James is. Stop that.
It don't matter. He's still a great playmaker, though. It doesn't matter. We're not gonna be biased. We're not gonna be biased.
I'm not being biased about nobody.
Andre Drummond's not gonna get playing time like that, bro.
Who?
Andre Drummond not gonna be getting minutes like that. He not gonna be getting burned like that.
Yes, he is.
Okay. You're not gonna get
we're
burned
gonna
like
be
that.
we're gonna be using Marcus Gasol, and then we're gonna be running AD at
That's
small
cap.
five and
That's a lie.
Nah. Drummond gonna be in there, bro.
Cannot.
That's a lie.
Drummond
That's a
cannot
lie.
rim
They talk.
protect.
Listen, you know he's on a buyout, dude. Listen, he could have went to any other team in the league, right? He got bought out. The Lakers had to. Hold on. Let me finish. The Lakers had to convince him to sign the team for a reason. Ain't there? Oh, you gonna play a minimalized role? No. Like, what are you talking about,
bro?
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
He been balling these last couple of games without AD.
So I don't know what you talking about. He's there for a reason.
Bro, he's gonna be unplayable in certain matchups, bro. That's
had
what
20 and 10.
What are you Marcus Gasol gonna be unplayable in certain matchups? What are you talking about? That don't make any sense.
Bro, they gonna use them as see fit, dog. That's all they gonna do.
Andre Drummond is not gonna have the same type of burn as James Harden or Kyrie or KD. Those dudes gonna stay in the game and play 40 minutes. Andre Drummond's not gonna be on the court for 40 minutes.
But here's the thing: extreme. When they play teams like the Suns. Hold on. When they play a team like the Suns, they're not gonna play Marcus Gasol. They're gonna play Andre Drummond. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about teams like Utah and stuff, bro.
What do you? That don't make any sense. Why you put Marcus Gasol? Why you put Marcus?
Okay. What's up, Lee? What's up, Lee? Then Extreme, I want to know what your teams is, and then let me see if Lord Gamer gonna cap after you.
Yeah, he probably is. But yeah, I already
that nigga said Golden State kick him out.
I already said it is wide open, but I know we're talking about the playoffs in general. There's only one team I don't want them to win. That's the Nets, but it's not for reasons that you guys are thinking of. It's for one particular person. Mac Def. I don't want to hear his mouth. I don't want to hear his mouth. That's the only reason why.
Listen, I'd rather Brooklyn to win than the Lakers win. So, hey,
well, of course,
we all know.
Why you so keen on that damn? Why you so keen?
They have one championship in the money.
It's gonna happen sooner or later. So why you so keen on that?
I'm a Celtics fan. At the end of the day,
it's gonna happen sooner or later.
Hey, it can happen 2050 or something. It's not like you don't have to happen now. So listen,
the Lakers gonna get one before y'all, dog.
That's cap.
Yeah, the Lakers definitely gonna get that 18.
Tell AD to be the man of the team.
He ain't got to.
He don't have to.
He got LeBron.
All right, Extreme.
Last time I checked, LeBron got an ankle injury. So how? I mean, a dude that's been playing in the league for almost 20 years.
You worry about Jason Tatum. And
I'm not worried about nothing. Worry about LeBron James. Worry about LeBron James' ankle.
And the nigga, y'all might not make the play in. Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
What are you talking about? You just sit there and said the Lakers not gonna be in the play-in like months ago. What are you talking about?
Hey nigga, y'all gonna be in that bitch now.
Funny thing is that we in the same place as the Lakers. How you talking against y'all the same place as the
fuck y'all not.
We the 7th seed. Y'all the 7th. What are y'all talking about?
Y'all a trash ass 7-ranked team, nigga. We
ain't 7th seed is a 7th seed.
Nigga, we ain't no trash ass 7-ranked team.
A 7th seed is a 7th seed.
The only reason we at 7th seed because we've been hurt. You niggas had Jaylen Brown and
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
And we're still getting y'all ass whooped.
That's a lie. You want to keep the team alive, bro?
That is a
lie. That's not facts. This is a lie.
For most of the season, y'all was still getting y'all ass whooped.
When Schroeder came back with LeBron, they was the second best team in the league behind Utah by like 2 games without AD. So imagine AD being there. They're probably the best team in the league.
My nigga, y'all was healthier. Besides the LeBron and the AD injury, who else on that team was hurt?
Nigga, what you mean? That's the number 1 and the number 2 nigga on the team.
What are you talking about? Jason Tatum, and Jason Tatum. Hold on. Jason Tatum had COVID.
How many games Jason Tatum
had
missed
COVID? What are you talking about?
How many games Jason Tatum missed this year?
I'll look it up.
He had COVID, so it doesn't matter.
How many games he missed?
That's
he
2 weeks.
COVID.
That's 2
he
weeks.
He had COVID. First of all, have you ever had COVID? Hold on. Have you ever had COVID before? Hold on. Have you ever had COVID before?
We're not talking about me. We're talking about the 2 week.
Well, have you ever answered the question?
Bro, we're not talking about me. We're not talking about Jason Tatum.
It's side effects.
Was he gone
you know
for 2
anybody
weeks?
had COVID? If you anybody had COVID, all right, we don't. Okay, I'm not listening.
He couldn't breathe. He couldn't breathe
bro,
like that.
Jason Tatum.
COVID, dude.
He's played.
Jason Tatum played 63 games this season.
People don't.
He played how many games?
Played
63
games.
63 games.
But you're not. But here's the thing. He played through. But here's the thing. He had COVID symptoms after the fact.
I don't want to hear that.
That's fact. He had Hold on. You want to hear nothing because it's facts. He had COVID. He had COVID majority of the year.
You had Jason Tatum and you had Jaylen Brown, and y'all still couldn't get it done. Y'all still dropping games,
catch COVID, act like you can just
I don't give a fuck about COVID, nigga.
Played 63 games.
It don't give a fuck about COVID, but you were crying about COVID this whole year. You talk about they mean shut the season down. What are you talking about?
I ain't say about shut no season down.
Yes, you did. You said you won't make sure
I said when the playoffs come, they need to put them niggas in a bubble. That's the fuck out.
Then what are you talking about? Then what are you talking about? That COVID don't matter. Then what are you talking about?
But at the end of the day, you still.
You didn't say. You was about to say I don't care.
He played 63 games.
Come on, man. You can't have it both ways.
Why is he talking about COVID?
And y'all in the 7th seed. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Y'all just trash.
Hey,
y'all the sipper. Y'all the same two that was crying about Dennis Rhodes on COVID. Like,
y'all just trash.
Bro,
y'all the same dude that's crying about
it. You know the Lakers.
Y'all cried about it.
You know the
Lakers. What's up?
Laker fan, the most hypocritical fans on the planet, man. I'm
Sean.
They are the most hypocritical fans on the
planet. Like, what's up, Hey, Sean, how come a particular team like the Utah Jazz aren't getting any respect per se, other than you?
Because it's Utah.
Well, I mean, it's the market. It's the market, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
the market.
even when they were in the 90s, when they were a good team, they never really got like their national due like that. It's just the market.
They was better than the Lakers, but they was. I mean, when Lakers got, I mean. Hey,
it's the players too, Sean. It's the players too.
That's the other part of it. Yeah, it's what's amazing, right? Is we embrace. It's like as a culture, we embrace like great individual players, but we don't like to hype up great team players. Like
great team.
Nah, Sean. Nah, you gotta understand.
Like, it's really
somebody back.
It's like really a player.
But this the thing though, Sean. We ain't seen them niggas do this at a high level. This they first year with this, so I'm not gonna crown them until they win.
They've been in the finals before. They've been Utah been in the finals.
That was in the 90s, bro.
In this generation, ain't nobody talking about when Jordan and them was playing. Get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Yeah, no. So like, to your point, Anthony.
Utah been nice over the years.
No, they have not, bro.
We talking about first of all, nobody said been in the finals. We talking about Utah been nice before Donovan Mitchell. So why act like they just started becoming good. Like that's corny.
When they went to
bro, no, they have not.
Why they on that?
Nobody said anything about being in the finals. Why you
just did, bro.
Oh my god, this nigga, dog. I hate when this nigga be talking, bro.
I said that. Hold on, I didn't even say. I didn't even say that. I said you act like you. Hold on, so I didn't say. First of all, I did.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, and I also said you act like Utah had never been. Hold on, you act like the only time Utah was nice. What are you talking about? That's what I said. You act like when they went to the finals, the only time Utah was nice. Everybody like, oh, Utah was only nice with John Stockton and Karl Malone. Cut it out. Like that's not true.
They've been. I mean, you think about even the years when they had Darren Williams and Okor and Carlos Boozer. Like they were a good.
Listen, the marketing.
It's the market just doesn't benefit them.
It's horrible.
The marketing matters.
The niggas ain't won shit.
That matters.
Well, and it's not even that, Anti. I mean, again, it's just the market doesn't benefit. We talk about teams that haven't won anything because of the market. People have been talking about the Knicks for 20 years, and they haven't won anything in 20 years.
They get the fourth. They get the fourth seed. They
Niggas talking about
lose.
Niggas talking about the Knicks.
talking about the Knicks?
Everybody.
I'm just saying.
New York Knicks fans. Knicks fans.
Niggas talking about the Knicks.
Even when they were losing, people were talking.
Niggas talking about the Knicks. I don't know. Niggas talk about the Pelicans more they do than Utah.
It was.
Well, nobody talking about no fucking Pelicans. Get the fuck out of here.
You got Zion Wilson in your team. Don't care.
It was predominant. It wasn't us per se, but it was predominantly ESPN. In particular,
everybody.
I didn't even know the starting five for Miami, nigga.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just. I think it's just the market they're in. The market they're in, and again, they don't necessarily have like a superstar player. They got like really, really good players. They got a star in Donovan Mitchell, but I think it's just the market and the fact that again they haven't got to the finals. But
Hold on. Since y'all brought up the Knicks, I want to get to the point. But X, real quick, who your teams you got, and then I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna put it on the screen.
My sleeper teams to go to the finals in the East is.
I'm gonna put that in the comment. I want the chat to say that too. But go ahead, X, go ahead.
Milwaukee Bucks is my sleeper team. I got the favorites as Miami Heat to go to the finals. In the on the West, I got Lakers going to the finals, and my sleeper team is Phoenix Suns.
This is the question I want to pose to y'all because we just talked about the Knicks because everybody been raving about the Knicks. Like I said, I've been on a couple Knicks pod, like
the Knicks,
all them Knicks up. They all up right now. They going crazy. New York, I'm telling you,
them niggas is one game out of the 8 spot. Shut the hell up.
But they in the playoffs though, so I got.
They're in the playoffs, man. They playing good.
How far will the Knicks go?
No damn well.
They go to the second round. They go to the second round.
The Hawks.
They play against. They can beat.
If they play the Hawks, they can get.
They beat it. I'm telling you right now, they beat Atlanta.
They can beat Atlanta.
They beat Atlanta, man. I don't beat.
Atlanta. They won how many games since they?
What do you mean? Hold on. So we're not gonna be. We're not gonna be biased and be objective. We're not gonna be biased by the. Listen. Here's the thing, bro. I don't like the Knicks either, but we're not gonna sit for a cap on the Knicks. Knicks been consistent all year long. And they surprised a lot of people.
Hold up, fam.
So we're not gonna sit for a hate on the Knicks.
I understand what you're saying, but nigga, I just seen them lose to a team without a point guard.
So what?
Fuck you talking about?
So what? They
lost to a team without a point guard.
Hey man, but you ain't gonna talk about Atlanta though. But okay, you ain't gonna talk about Atlanta though. You gonna talk about Atlanta though. Atlanta been losing all year. They just fired their coach. They just start. First of all, they didn't fire their coach. They won't even be in this.
SB.
So what you talking about?
What's their record since Nate Miller took over?
The Pacers?
No. Yeah, what's their record since he took over? Could you look that up, please?
Nigga came in, they starting 5, but talking about the Hawks. Like, this shit is insane, man. Like,
and you talking about the Knicks of the team? I just seen lose to a team without a point guard.
Name the Hawks starting 5 right now, Anton. If you so high on the Hawks, name the Hawks starting 5.
What are you talking about? So can we go back?
Starting 5 for the Knicks neither. Fuck you mean?
Can we go back to SB's question, which is how far the Knicks will go?
They make it the second round.
It depends on who they play in the first round.
The question is are they better than the Bucks, the Hawks, or the Heat?
No.
In the playoffs today.
They're not better than Miami and the Bucks. I know they're better than Atlanta though.
To answer your question, hold on, wait. Anti, to answer your question, 24 and 12. Since he took over Atlanta. Yeah. But the Knicks, for me, is like you said, who they play. Only team I think they could be, and they can still possibly lose, is Atlanta. That's it. But they still could possibly lose that series too. It's not just a guarantee.
Right.
I have no faith in that team at all, dog. The Lakers without LeBron James, Dennis.
You was hating on them beforehand, though. You was not just answer your argument.
I'm not hating on nobody.
You've been saying that don't use the Laker game as you've been saying that though.
The Knicks will go as far as New York Boulevard. I'm asleep.
Hey, SB, I have a question for you and Sean and everyone in the panel. Now, granted, I know D Rose has been playing well the last few years. I was going to ask because of how well he's playing this year. Would he qualify for comeback player of the year, or is that too late? I know
that award don't even exist in the NBA.
Well, yeah, he's not coming off an injury. He's not coming off an injury. I mean, he was healthy last year in Detroit.
Maybe most improved. Maybe
Julius Randle got that award.
Randle gonna get that.
I was gonna say most improved, but Julius Randle.
Julius Randle got that.
Yeah.
Julius Randle gonna be on NBA. Julius Randle gonna be on NBA team.
D Rose has been playing well this year.
Yeah, my boy been balling all year, and then the Knicks going right now. They're 6.
They got RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett is balling. You got of course none of the Wells. He's balling.
Hey, I feel like I got another question too, because I know we wanted to talk about these New York Knickerbockers for too long. Is it any what award is still in question right now? Because I think, like you said, we got everybody agree most improved is Julius Randle. 6th man of the year.
None.
Is Clarkson.
None. It's not even none in question. Ben Simmons.
Hey, Shooter King, stop lying.
Go Bear.
What are you talking about?
Ben Simmons.
The defensive player of the year is Trae Young. Stop lying, Shooter King.
You got chill out.
God.
Better be Ben Simmons. Fact that I bet you don't be Ben Simmons. Hold up. Look at his rollout. How he
next Joe
because he said he should be.
You got Rudy Gobert.
I'm just saying though. Look how his roll. That's how you going to get them voters.
Joel Embiid got a better shot at getting it.
That's a lie. That's an absolute lie. That's an absolute lie. Bet he don't finish over Ben Simmons. That's a lie. No, he don't.
I think it's going to be between.
He's gonna be on the defensive team for first team, but he's not gonna
be between Rudy Gobert again, Ben Simmons, and I think I'm missing a player.
Drew Holiday.
Possibly.
You can put him in that conversation too.
I think what about Bam?
I think it's gonna be between those two players. Bam may have a chance, but
Ben Simmons gonna win the award. I don't think he's got in the bag. Ben Simmons got
in the conversation.
Yeah.
They might get that bitch. They might get that bitch to Giannis.
They're not getting that shit to Giannis this year.
Now he got cooked up by Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler did that man so dirty.
Now he may be on the all defensive team.
And then Joe Bond asked who coached the year.
Tom Thibodeau.
I got Monty with. How y'all got a nigga that's 36, 38, and 31?
No, we're not. You ain't don't do that right now. Hold up. Yo, we ain't right now.
Monty Williams, dog. Monty Williams.
No, it's not gonna be. Hold on, we gonna
be the Jazz coach or it's gonna be Tibbs.
Nah, Monty Williams, bro.
It's not gonna be Monty Williams. I'm gonna tell you why it's not gonna be Monty Williams. Hold on, we gotta be. You gotta take that hate out of Knicks' heart, man. I don't like the Knicks either.
What you mean compare they roster?
Compare their roster.
I don't even know nothing about the Knicks to hate them niggas, dog.
You know what's so funny about that about that statement I think SB made or Shooter K compare the roster. In a way that actually makes sense because Phil Jackson only won Coach of the Year once. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's all about the Derek. Like the reason why Timberwolves is going to win it, in my opinion, because nobody had the Knicks in this position. Nobody thought the Knicks was going to be this good.
But hold up, bro. They are 38 and 31.
Dude, hold on. But you and me and everybody else did not have the Knicks in the playoff. And so you gotta be. You can't. Like
they were the 4th
seed. The Suns are the number 2 seed, dog. Like,
it doesn't matter. It's gonna be a split. It's gonna be.
And they on their way to beating the Spurs right now as we speak. They are 4 points on the Spurs.
They could be the number 1 seed.
They don't give the Coach of the Year to coaches just for getting a team in the playoffs. It's about winning records.
Hey, no, like
they gotta win the record.
They gotta win the record.
38 and 31. They are 7 games above 500. Are you serious?
What do you mean? That's good.
Hold on, True.
If you above 500, that's good.
Hold on.
So 7 games above 500 is not good.
You are 7 games above 500 in the East.
Right.
Dude, okay, you got a lot of hate. You got a lot of hate in your heart, man. You got that is hate.
Anti and X. Theoretically, I agree with you guys in terms of, just having a good or decent record, but just make it as the playoffs as a 6 or 7 seed, or sometimes an 8th seed doesn't warrant you Coach of the Year. I'll give you that. But in terms of what you guys are saying, Jerry Sloan has had the number 1, number 2, number 3 seed for 15, 16 years. God rest his soul. He never even got coach of the year. He never sniffed it.
You gotta know that award before you got opinions, man.
You gotta have the best
know
record.
Know that award. Know how the award getting won. You gotta follow the best record.
What do you mean know the award? The award is given to the best team.
Who won coach of the year last year?
I think it wasn't
Hold up, True. You said no that award, nigga. You don't know.
Was it Billy Donovan? No,
I believe it was Nick Nurse.
Nick Nurse.
The Raptors coach.
The Raptors coach, right?
And why he won? Because he coached. Come on, let's be real. The Knicks only playing good because of coaching, bro. It's really coaching.
What do you mean you don't care? Hold on. You just eat yourself.
I understand what you're saying, SB. But bro, there are 7 games over 500 in a
but you're not listening.
Let me give you a bit of history. Doc Rivers won Coach of the Year in 2000 with the Orlando Magic. That team was 41-41. The reason why he won Coach of the Year was because nobody expected anything from that team because it was a bunch of basically throwaway guys.
Yeah.
So a lot of what Coach of the Year is not always going to be about records. Sometimes it is narrative.
Yeah, because that's
what's going to help.
Hold on, wait, let him finish.
Let Sean finish.
What's going to help Tibbs is, again, I don't think anybody outside of that organization had them going to the playoffs this year. So going forward, it's like, okay, everybody expected Phoenix to be in the playoffs this year. Did they expect you to be the number 2 seed? Maybe not. No, but nobody had the Knicks in the playoffs and playing as well as they are with really just one All-Star, in Julius Randle. So he's gonna get a lot of consideration for Coach of the Year.
And Sean, I got another one for you, Sean. The exact same thing in '95.
Yeah,
Harris won Coach of the Year.
All right, so
that's what I'm saying.
But those are all like 20 years ago.
But hold on, I was just about to ask. I got a question. So I know another scenario that just happened recently with Russell Westbrook when Kevin Durant left OKC. He had the MVP year. Did his coach get Coach of the Year award that year?
No.
Okay, so what are we talking about?
No, again.
What do you mean we talking about? But he just gave you examples of coaches.
That's how it
Russ averaged a triple.
And remember, Anti, people still had them picked to make the playoffs.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. Remember, hold on.
Yes, they did.
No, they did.
Hold on. Remember, they went and made a trade. They traded Ibaka before Durant left to go get Oladipo and his opponents. So it wasn't like they weren't considered still a competitive team. People said they're not going to be a championship contender, but they still could make the playoffs.
Yep.
Nobody had the Knicks making the playoffs. That's just facts. They was a laughing stock of the league.
They still a laughing stock, nigga.
How you a laughing stock of the league? You gotta take that hate out your heart, man. Like,
if anything,
you didn't say that. Like, how they a laughing stock?
How is that hate?
Hold on, wait. I got a question though. How is Monty even over Quinn Snyder of the Utah Jazz? They got the number 1 record in the West, and they top offense and defense.
That's not consistent.
And then
I'm taking the Jazz dude over him. If it ain't Tibbs, it's
going off your argument, going off your criteria. Then why Snyder's not Coach of the Year? Then off your criteria,
he could be.
Yeah, the Suns not even the best team.
They not.
And then I got one more for you guys in reference to his argument. UB Brown, he won Coach of the Year for the Grizzlies in 2004. The year before, they were the worst team in the league. And they were a fourth. So that stuff does happen.
Yeah.
I mean, don't be surprised Tim Tebow win Coach of the Year. Don't be butthurt about it when he gets it, man. That's all it is.
He's not winning.
I doubt if he did it.
He's not winning.
Yeah.
In the last 12 years, the Coach of the Year has always had 50+ wins. The last person to have a Coach of the Year without 50+ wins.
Extreme, shut your channel, Extreme. It's a COVID year, Extreme. Shut your channel down. Shut your channel down. It's a COVID year. You're not going to come on.
He's not even at 40. The
What are
Utah
you
Jazz.
talking about? This is a COVID year. This is a COVID year. Shut your tail down. Shut your tail down.
That narrative doesn't apply because it's not a full
Yeah.
season.
It's not.
So
You thought you were doing something.
You only got 10 less
You
games.
thought you were
They're
doing
not even
something.
at 40
and still,
games.
still,
That's a lot.
you're only going to have 2, maybe 3 teams at most that win 50 games this year.
I
Like,
tell you
nobody-
like this.
So
Hold up. I even make
He thought he was doing
argument. I make an argument for the motherfucking Denver coach.
Hold on,
They still been
Bro,
winning games
Utah
without
has
Jamal
won 50
Murray.
games. How are they
Hold
not?
on. I'm looking
You
at
just heated yourself, Trudy King. You just said we talk about it being a short
You
season.
just
Teams
sit there
can't
and
touch
try to
50
compare
wins.
50 games. You said a team win, the last such and such
Utah
years, teams
won
win
50
50 games like
games
in a
in
COVID
COVID
season.
season.
What are you talking about?
They
It's a
won 50
COVID
games in
season.
the COVID season, bro.
That's
That's
what I'm
impressive.
saying.
How many teams won 50? Come on, man.
It's
Name
not a
me
lot
a
of
team
teams
with
that
50
won.
wins.
How many teams that won
It's not a lot
50
of-
games last
it's not a lot
year?
of
How many
teams that
teams won 50 games
games.
last year?
The Bucks,
Come
the
on.
Lakers,
Do
the
your
Mavericks.
research on that.
There's
Come
no
on,
way
man.
Tom
You
Thibodeau
thought you were
get a better
doing
award,
something.
bro.
Nigga, you just said it's a COVID season.
Right. So
They
how
won
you
50.
can't compare how many wins somebody get on a condensed
So
stringent
in a
season. What are you
COVID
talking
It's
season,
about?
in a
only 10
cadet
less
season, and they won
games.
50
Damn.
games out of
But how
70,
many
that's not
teams?
impressive.
Hold on. How many teams that won 50 games then compared to other regular 80 and then a regular game 82 game season?
Probably about like 3, 4.
Okay then. So that's all I'm saying.
I
You thought
got
you
the
was
list
doing
right
something.
here. I got the
The
list right
list,
here.
well, I don't care about your list, man. That don't even make
It's
no
not
sense.
my list, nigga. It's the
Move on.
NBA Coach of the Year
Move
list.
on. Move
Yeah,
on.
and what
Fifty
and,
plus
and what I'm
wins.
saying,
Who at the top of the list? Who at the top of the list?
No, it shows the Coach of the Year in the team record. Nick Nurse, 53 wins. Mike Budenholzer, 60. Dwayne Casey, 59. Mike D'Antoni, 55. Steve Kerr, 73. Mike Budenholzer, 60. San Antonio Spurs, Greg Popovich, 62. George Karl, 57. What are we talking about?
Yeah, but again,
You talk about
You telling me a nigga?
Extreme, 17,
You telling me a nigga that's 30, 80, and 31 about to
Extreme.
win this bitch?
Hold on, extreme.
But Sam Mitchell, 2007, 47.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Extreme.
why I
You're
told
talking
him.
about
That was like 13.
But extreme. You're talking about in a full season. We haven't. This is the first year in 10 years we haven't had a full season again.
But hold up, bro. We only talking about 10 less games. It was 72
It's still,
games, bro.
Yeah,
It's still not.
Why does that change the narrative?
y'all
Why
heard
does
in
that
y'all
change the
argument.
narrative, though?
But anti, hold on, anti. We're not just talking
Them
about
niggas
less
gonna be mad
games.
shit too. Them
We're not
win
just talking about less
coaches.
games.
They
We're
gonna be
also
mad as
talking
shit.
about the narrative around this season with teams having to deal with COVID and players out and the number of injuries that have happened this year. Like all of that's going to factor into how these voters are going to look at these teams when they look at Coach of the
I don't
Year.
remember the Knicks having no COVID protocols or nothing. I don't
And
remember them having none of that shit.
And what I'm saying is again, go back to the beginning of the season. Go back to the beginning of the season.
I think Derrick Rose had it.
When everybody was picking their playoff teams in the East, nobody was saying the Knicks, and
So we
certainly
finna get
nobody.
these. So hold up. We finna get these niggas they roses for making a playoff at 38 and 31
No,
in the
I'm
East,
not.
dog.
They're not
I'm
winning.
not.
Hold on, but you
Get
got
the
like.
fuck out of here, man. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that shit, bro.
Hold on, Anton. I'm not saying it's a lock that he's going to win it. I'm saying that the narrative is going to help him because nobody had expectations for them to be what they are this year.
But they're barely in the playoffs, and they're not.
It doesn't matter. They're supposed to be. So overachieving don't mean nothing. So overachieving don't mean nothing.
What you mean
Give it
overachieving?
to the
Nigga, they 38
then.
and 31.
All right,
I'm not giving it to no 6 seed, bro.
Hold on, wait.
Hold up.
They were just the 4th seed.
Oh, you act like it never happened. You act like Coach Year never happened before. You act like Coach Year never won it at a 6 seed.
Doesn't matter. They're still in
Hold on, let me act extreme.
What do you mean it doesn't matter, bro? I just told you the criteria that shows that you have to have at least 80% of the wins.
No, they don't. Doc Rivers won the Coach Year won it 41 games. What are you talking about?
Listen to what he's saying,
bro.
And again, hold on, Anton. In the last decade, has a league had to deal with COVID, the number of injuries
that
that we've
argument, Sean, because
how is hard to argue this?
With 10 less games, they're still
Let him finish.
Hold on.
Let Sean finish, man.
All right, go.
What I'm saying is, thank you. What I'm saying is is that all of these things factor into how these guys vote for Coach of the Year, MVP, all of this stuff. That's why this year is so unique. The last 10 years has pretty much
Sean,
been.
I don't mean to cut you off. Reggie doing Coach of the Year right now. He got who at the top of the motherfucking list?
Say what? No. I just hold on. That's his personal list. He doesn't have a vote.
That's his personal.
He don't have a vote.
That's what I'm telling you to look at how voters have traditionally.
Don't be surprised he went Coach of the Year. And he's in New York. Look where he's at. Look where he's at. He's a big market in New York. They're gonna give it to Tom.
If it ain't Tibbs, it's Quinn Snyder easily. If it ain't Tibbs, it's Quinn Snyder. No debate.
Yeah, and I'm telling, and I'm looking at his list. The top 3 guys are the top 3 guys I have. Any one of these 3 guys can win it, and it won't shock me.
Exactly. Nobody. Exactly. Here's the thing.
It'll shock me if Tom Thibodeau get it. It'll definitely shock me.
I'm not saying he shouldn't be in the list. I'm just saying Quinn Snyder and Monty Williams deserve that award.
Exactly.
Hold on. Answer this question though. Did y'all have the Knicks making the playoffs before this season?
I don't care.
No. All right, we done with this conversation. We done with this conversation. Let's move on.
So making a playoff give you automatic coach.
Come on.
We move on, man.
Yeah, you can
move on. That don't make no sense.
We're going to move on to the next, but hold on. I'm
talking about 6 seed, bro.
This is the reason why.
Move on.
This is the reason.
Y'all going to be mad shit when he win it, too. That shit going to be crazy.
Hold on.
Who cares, bro? I don't give a damn about him winning.
Y'all, you is mad. You clearly upset that he going to win.
SB talk. Come on, SB.
Hold on. I just want to show their roster real quick because y'all not understanding how trash this roster is. They don't have no talent on this roster. Julius Randle had to play at. RJ Barrett, Reggie Bullock, Alex Bird, Taj Gibson, Kevin.
Don't they got 7 players averaging? Don't they got 7 players averaging double figures?
I don't think so. Quickly, Robinson, Mitchell out for the season. Derrick Rose, Obi Toppin, who's a bust right now.
Okay, now pull up all
that. Show their stats.
Yeah, show their stats.
Randall averaging 24.
You still going to say you still ain't going to change it. Yeah.
Okay, so Randall averaging 24. Barry averaged 17. Rose averaging 15. Burks averaging 12. Quickly averaging 11. Bullock averaging 10. Payton averaging 10. That shows you that the coaching is good.
Bro,
that's coaching.
The Knicks
my question is, what are you saying then? What are you saying?
You saying they don't have talent.
They don't have talent.
Because
they got 7 players averaging double figures.
The culture.
This roster is trash.
But they got 7 players averaging double figures. How you gonna say that's not talent?
Hold on, Anton.
Make your mind up,
bro.
Hold on.
They garbage. What happened? Oh wait, I thought Sean was saying the shot might cut out.
No. I was saying something. I didn't want to talk over.
Frank the real deal, hey man. Stop. Hey, we got chill.
Yeah, no. The only thing I was going to say, right, is again, Julius Randle, right? He was considered basically a throwaway. He was considered like their 5th option when they didn't get KD, when they didn't get Kyrie, when they couldn't get a meeting with Kawhi. He was considered their 5th option. They literally signed him just because they had money. And look at the difference what he's done under Thibodeau and what he's become under Thibodeau and what that team has become under Thibodeau. That's gonna help that narrative for Thibodeau to win Coach of the Year. And how historically bad the Knicks have been for the last 20 years, minus that 1 year when they had Mike Woodson.
Look, this it was a running joke. I'm gonna show you when they got Randall. This was the joke. He went on. Look, look, they had tape on the jersey. They didn't expect it to be good. Randall supposed to been traded. He supposed to been gone. They supposed to been in the lottery. They way highly overachieved. But my next
what about the Suns, bro? The Suns came from out the playoffs 10 years. Where they never at?
I got the next question.
They made the playoffs in 10 years. The Knicks made the playoffs 7 years ago.
Whether your narrative was the Suns was gonna be a playoff team or not because they went 8-0 in the bubble. When nobody expecting them to go 8-0 in the bubble, we seen that and like, oh, they're gonna be a good team when they get here. And okay, but still, that man still with that roster They had a better year this year, bro, and they had the number 2 to number 1 seed.
And they had Chris Paul.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
Chris Paul.
But that doesn't mean okay. Just like you asked me if the Knicks was gonna make the
Everything
playoffs.
doesn't listen. Next topic, man. Next topic, man.
Yeah, let's
Next
go.
topic,
Next
man.
Number 2.
Next
Who's the
topic.
MVP?
Next topic. Y'all argue with yourself, man. Next
My
topic.
boy, brother Amari in the
Well,
cash
you shut the
out.
fuck up then. You ain't gotta talk.
Next topic. Next topic.
You
Shout
upset
out,
and
shout out to brother Amari in the cash out, man. Salute, bro. Appreciate you supporting the channel, man. With the nice fro here. I know brother Amari's there. I waiting on him to say something, but he ain't say nothing.
Oh no,
I tell you one thing though. The fact that the motherfucking Knicks got a better record than the Celtics, nigga, and y'all got way more talent than
Next
niggas.
Dude, I'm not even. Why are you talking?
Let's talk about that.
We go next topic. They got better than the Pelicans too. What are you talking about? What are you saying? We got better than the Pelicans.
Oh, y'all got more talent than us too. Fuck you talking about? Nigga.
You said the Pelicans gonna be a top 5 seed in the West. What are you talking about? You said the Pelicans gonna be a top 5 seed in the West.
And the fact that the Knicks is better than the Celtics is sad, nigga.
What about the Pelicans? What about? Aren't you a Pelicans fan?
We in the West. Are
you the Pelicans fan? Hold on, don't you got Zion Williamson, Lonzo Ball, and Brandon Ingram?
We in the West though, nigga.
No, they on the
team. What you talking about?
You can't deny that. Y'all bogus. Y'all supposed to be in the
playoffs. What are you talking about? Y'all bogus ass team, man.
How we supposed to be in the playoffs?
Y'all bogus ass team.
Y'all got too much talent. What do you mean?
Hold on. This is facts. Hold on. Hold up.
Y'all got baby Cole.
Oh, nah. What you mean they garbage?
They garbage.
Get the fuck out of here. Them niggas got some of the messed up.
Dude, anti. Why you the only one here? You the only one here screaming. First of all, the Pelicans. You had the Pelicans as a playoff team.
Nigga, the only thing we got, nigga, is Lonzo Ball, which is that nigga is inconsistent as fuck.
Now he inconsistent. Now he capping. Now he want cap for his team. Now he want cap for his team.
A nigga that don't play no goddamn defense.
He better everybody on the Knicks.
He was better. He was an all-star last year.
This nigga crazy.
All-star nigga don't play no defense.
That nigga's crazy, man. This nigga doing downplay teach y'all niggas argument, man. This shit's sad.
I ain't making nigga. I said what I said. I didn't bring up the Pelicans.
Your team is trash. You brought my team. You brought my team up. You brought my team up. Your team is trash.
You got in your team trash, nigga.
I really don't care. I don't care. You a Pelicans fan. Every team in New Orleans.
No, nigga, I'm a LeBron fan. Nigga,
you a New Orleans fan. Fuck LeBron. I don't care about what you talking about. That nigga hurt. Come on, man. I don't care. I don't care, man.
Niggas talking about Tristan Thompson coming to your team.
LeBron can't play forever. LeBron can't play forever, man.
Let's not talk about no team that ain't gonna be in the playoffs or ain't gonna win in the playoffs. That's why
exactly. Come on, man.
Just got
you talk about some Celtics there, nigga.
Yeah, I just spent like an hour on the Knicks.
Exactly. Come on.
Look, it was a topic that we was all shocked that they made the playoffs. But who is the MVP?
The Knicks is better than all the teams we named. The Knicks is better than all the teams we just talked about right now. So that's the crazy thing about it. So like, come on, man. Give them their respect.
No, I give them their respect, but first round.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody said.
No.
Nigga,
the Knicks. Hold up. The Knicks should not be better than the fucking Celtics, nigga. That's my.
Why they better than y'all? Why they better than
y'all?
They should be better than the Bulls either.
Why they better than y'all?
Why they better than y'all?
They should be better than the Bulls.
Jaylen Brown, you're supposed to have the most smartest coach in the motherfucking league.
We don't got
you just hyped. You just hyped up Stan Van Gundy beginning of the year. Come on, dog. Chill out.
I didn't even know who the fuck Gundy was.
Trash.
Yes, you did.
Can't trash.
Stan Van Gundy is trash.
My next one.
You said it.
I ain't never said nobody Stan Van Gundy.
Yo, what's your next topic?
Next one, y'all. Who MVP? I got Joker.
It's Jokic by far, man.
Jokic.
It's Jokic by far, man.
So everybody agree it's Joker?
No, it's Zion Williamson. It's Zion Williamson.
Got a chance.
I know it ain't Jason Tatum, Redskin.
It's Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram.
Make
Brandon Ingram.
Talking about he got COVID.
It's Zion Williamson.
What up, Sean?
Hey, I know everybody knows. I got a more interesting question. Who's the rookie of the year?
It's gonna be
That was next.
It's gonna be.
Wait. Before we get wait. Before we get in rookie of the year, nobody have a disagreement about MVP. Everybody got Joker because that's the rookie of the year.
I tell you right now,
I had Zion.
I had Jason Tatum. I had Tatum.
Okay.
For real. I went and looked at they numbers today, bro. Go look at Giannis' numbers, dog.
I got Giannis.
Giannis, Jokic still put up better numbers.
Giannis not gonna win.
I don't think. Then you got to look at it. The Bucks started like they first 10 games, bro. They started at like the bottom of the East.
Yeah, they were.
Now they finna be like the number 2 seed.
Same thing with the Denver. Denver started off slow too.
Denver the 4th seed though, bro.
I think you make a good point. I just don't think they're gonna give it to him 3 years in a row, man.
That's what I'm saying. But this is the thing though. It shouldn't go off that. If I'm looking at, he still got his team in a better position than old boy. I would go with Giannis, dog.
But here's the thing though. Jokic.
Sean's point earlier though. Historically, look at the voters and how they vote. They're not gonna vote him 3 years in a row.
Yeah, but not even look at that.
Hold up. They haven't voted for a center since when? Shaq won it last.
But here's a point y'all missing. Right, but here's a point y'all missing. That man Jokic is missing his second best player, and he's still maintaining that seed.
Man, we ain't seen no big man put up numbers like this in a minute, bro.
What he 2016 and 8?
Yeah, and the whole big man thing. I mean, if you think about the last 20 years, right, outside of Shaq's first year in Miami, maybe, and Dwight's 2010-2011 season, the year D Rose won it, there really hasn't been a center that you could say, "Oh, this dude's definitely an MVP candidate."
Right. Yeah, that man's shooting like 86% from the free throw line, 39% from the three, and 56% from the field. Yeah, he's getting it. It's not even.
Embiid had maybe 1 year.
Maybe. So now the next one was definitely the rookie of the year. Now the problem coming is with rookie of the year. Melo headed the whole year. Melo was balling. Melo get hurt. AE, which I gotta admit, y'all remember
how many games was he out?
What,
3 weeks?
He was out for a minute though. They're gonna
be co-rookie of the year. Watch.
I think they gonna still give it to Melo.
One thing I gotta say, I gotta apologize to Anthony Edwards because I was making jokes. He said he wanted to be a rap. I seen the video here rapping. I'm like, man, this man trash.
I said that man got the league in 3 years.
Yeah, I was like, I was wrong, bro. I was wrong, bro. He can ball. The kid can hoop, and he want to actually hoop. That's the toughness that the Millers,
he be talking crazy too. That dude be talking.
Yeah, bro, he hood, bro. You seen it when he was on? If y'all didn't heard of Chibata, he a mad streamer.
I was just about to say that him and Chibata was going on.
He hood, bro. But
he didn't play. He played City Bad too.
Yeah. Compared, he do talk crazy. Obviously, compared to the numbers, he averaged more points. Melo averaged more assists. They still pretty much the same, unless you want to get Melo 2 because he got 1.6. Blocks pretty much the same. Turnovers pretty much the same. The rebounds, Melo beating them in rebounds.
Yeah, Melo gonna get it, bro.
Yeah, and Melo eventually came. And this is another question I want to ask. Do you think Melo came back fast? I know that the kid loved the hoop, but did you think he came back a little bit faster so he could probably get that award?
I think he want to play. He know his team about to go to the playoffs. That little nigga hungry, dog. Yeah, that little nigga hungry. Melo. Yo, that little nigga ain't like Lonzo. That little
he hoop Lonzo every time they play too, bro.
Yeah, that little nigga got that go get him mentality. That nigga hungry.
If Lonzo actually act like him, Lonzo play this.
Lonzo had that nigga mentality, dog, but Lonzo would be cold as shit.
Lonzo would be a top 10 point guard in the league if he had a little ball. Man.
Probably top 5.
Probably top 5 because he can do everything.
Because if Melo keep on this, Melo stay on this path, boy. Melo gonna be a monster.
Yeah, he gonna be nice. Hey, I got but I agree with Cole rookie of the year, but I
don't think it's gonna be no Cole rookie. I think they're gonna give it. I think I'll give it to Melo.
You guys talk about Melo. Talk about Carmelo Anthony. I agree.
Oh my God!
That's what we're not gonna do.
So
that's what we're not gonna do.
SB, I looked at the numbers, and I know the numbers are comparable, but the only thing that's going to hurt Melo is Anthony Edwards is going to play 20 more games than he did.
Yep.
So I think it's going to go to Edwards just because of the number of games he played.
Mm-hmm. Because rookie, your record don't matter.
I think because of that going to be co-MVP. I mean, co-rookies because Melo was, I guess, he was far out and beyond Edwards in the beginning. Only thing that closed the gap really is the injury.
Better stats.
Right. Just
Anthony has been playing better, but if Melo doesn't get hurt, he's the clear-cut winner.
Yeah, see, and to that, Brother Omar, I go back a few years ago with Brogdon and with Embiid. You know, Embiid was on track to win Rookie of the Year. He gets hurt, misses games, and Brogdon plays more games and, has a really good year and give it to Brogdon. So that's why I'm giving it to Edwards because of that.
Still can't believe
that's a good point. That's a good point. You're right about that.
You think the Warriors still kicking themselves and not picking Melo over Wiseman or no?
No. They made the right pick.
Oh, the hell they didn't.
No, yes, they did.
He still think James Harden shit water.
I don't know if they made the right pick.
Yep, that ain't gonna change.
No, the reason.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, go, Brother Warren.
No, I was just gonna say because I remember hearing Steve Kerr say that he didn't realize how raw Wiseman was. Only watching 2 or 3 games in his college career. They just kind of thing that just kind of hit him in the face. Like he was saying we have some work to do with him.
Right, and the overreaction is obviously it's a different story if Klay Thompson isn't hurt this year.
Maybe I don't need the stream during when the Bulls play because they just won shockingly. And who was S. John? Hold on, who was S. Johnson? Dropped 35.
Here's the thing too. Though, like
Stanley Johnson.
James Wiseman could be a whole Hall of Famer, and that still will make a mistake on not getting LaMelo. Watch. It's just. That's how I feel. I don't know, man.
The Yankees. Hey, Taj, you ain't saying nothing about the Yankees getting their ass kicked, bro. We now 9-1.
We got 8 COVID tests. Leave it alone. We got 8 COVID tests.
We got 8 COVID tests. Hell no.
Hey, hold on. How y'all got 8 COVID tests? That's your fault. How y'all got 8 COVID tests? How y'all got 8 COVID tests, though?
Man, we be out here.
New York wide open almost.
Don't ask no questions, man. You asking the wrong questions, man. That's how you get.
Why y'all got 8 COVID tests, though? Like, what y'all been doing? Like, come on, y'all.
You asking too many questions, man.
New York starting to get. New York wide open right now, dog.
Yeah.
Shout out to Baltimore Orioles, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man.
CDC said, listen, y'all got the vaccine. You ain't got to wear no mask no more. So
do that.
That's what I'm saying. People wilding out.
Yeah, the President Biden said that today too.
Yeah, they stupid. I'm wearing a mask the rest of my life. I'm Michael Jackson.
Hey, True. True. I said you asked too many questions. Look, you asked too many questions about the Yankees. This is how we go come for you, man. Look, you asking too many questions, bro. That's how we go come.
You a Yankee fan too,
the ugliest jersey I ever seen in my fucking life, man. That's
we're not doing that.
Baltimore Orioles got better jerseys, man. Come on, man. Better color scheme. Come on, man.
Ain't nobody ever wore a Baltimore Orioles jersey nowhere.
Hey, go to LA with a New York Yankee hat. See what happens, man. Go to LA, see what happens. You can't walk.
Go to Baltimore with a Baltimore Orioles.
Hey, brother Amari. I have 8 Cal Ripken jerseys right now as we speak. We're not doing
that. Cal Ripken.
You talking about these? Hold on, wait. You
can pick like 20 different Yankee jerseys.
First of all, hold on, wait, y'all. Because
you better put some respect on Cal Ripken jersey.
These trash. Super orange tangerine jerseys.
That's flossy, man. That's flawed.
Look at your mascot. Look at you look like you'll be a fan of this team.
Out of 25 years, hold on. Out of 25 years of my life, this is the first time anybody will laugh at this. You know it's Cap. This is Cap right here, y'all.
This is the first time you ever laughed.
This is Cap.
Orioles.
What Orioles? This is the first time. This is the first time anybody will make a joke on a. This is. It's not funny. I don't see the laughter in it. Honestly, that was a great color.
Trash.
That was great colors.
You clown me for being a Chargers fan, but you an Orioles fan.
Listen, SB.
Don't do that. I'll probably be an Orioles fan and a Chargers fan. Don't do that.
No.
I'm not gonna clown about their jerseys. I'm gonna clown about their team because they let Adam Jones, their best player, go for no reason at all. Literally.
You're trash franchise.
Man, when last time y'all won the World Series? That's all I was gonna say, man.
When last time they won?
Wait. That's not a good argument as an Orioles fan. That's all I'm saying.
Hey man, listen, man. We got better color scheme. You know what I mean? Man. We got better color scheme.
Listen, I'm telling you, Orioles fans.
We getting something.
Orioles fans are happier during football season than they are during baseball season.
That last division too.
Heat. Stop it, man. You better stop it, bro. You better stop it. This legendary, bro.
That's a real team right there.
Real team, bro. This legendary.
That's a real team.
Hey, man. Listen,
man. Why skip over the Boston Red Sox to go to Baltimore?
First of all, why? I'm not from Boston.
Oh my God. Oh.
So
you from Delaware, right?
Aiden and Chris.
Yeah.
Hey, Bray says your logo cute.
Is out tonight.
That's legend.
Hold up.
Your team soft. Your team is soft.
That's one of the best color schemes in baseball. Brother, you got Joe Budden on?
Yeah, I got a fedora on. Yeah.
Ray. First of all, don't never call another man.
And I was in New York.
That was crazy. We're not doing that.
I was in New York.
Ray on a different type of time.
Yeah, he on a different type of time. That
was
another man logo.
ASB.
We're not doing that, bro.
ASB. Let's talk about how your Chargers and how True Patriots are going to go 4-13 each.
That's cap.
The
Chargers going 4-13. Chargers going 4-13 though.
Let me pull up the Chargers schedule.
Hey Lee, why you take a picture like a light skinned nigga, bro?
Hey yo,
you know what? Shut your channel down.
That's a lot of Beijing. That's a lot of Beijing, Lee.
Hey, Anti, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you too.
Nah, Beijing, that picture, big. Get that son. Hurry, take the picture on drip.
Brother Omari got a fedora on his shit.
He got a Joe Budden.
Yeah, he got a fedora.
Hey, man, it was a nice day in New York that day. What can I say?
Yeah. And I got a fresh cut that day. My barber is also a professional photographer.
Oh yeah, hey, True. I was listening to Ebro and them in the morning, dog. You know, I didn't know. Oh boy, started the Joe Budden podcast with Joe.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, so I heard him talking this morning. He said he got a source within the podcast, and he said 80% of what Joe said was all lies.
What we play, SB? What we can play up.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I was like, I knew it.
Which part is the lie, though?
He didn't say it, but he was like, I'm close. But you know, he know niggas that's in that podcast. He was like, bro, 80% of what Joe said was lies.
Well, Rory said he gonna address it. I don't know when. Moore said
I don't think he gonna.
I gotta hear Rory.
No, they gonna say it. We don't know when.
Hey, wait, what happened?
But we do know the facts though that. I mean, Joe did start this without Rory and Maul.
Yeah, but we're gonna see the fact. We gotta see the other side of the story.
I mean, but that's the fact of the matter though. Like
if they smart, they need to capitalize off this. What I would do, I would go back to the Joe Budden as Joe. We're gonna do one last podcast and we're gonna spell all
that's what he said.
No, we can't.
Let him come back and let him spell all that shit out on air on the Joe Budden podcast.
Rory gonna try to fight, boy.
No, I'll do that on my own platform. No, not anti. But Evo said that Roy needed to go on Patreon. Go on Patreon and make your own podcast and tell the whole story.
But Joe just said you can't do it because he gonna sue you.
But here's the thing, though. But Rosenberg said, but Rosenberg said
his network is fine.
Yeah, but Rosenberg
contract.
No, he on the contract.
But hold up though,
if
but
he do it
Rosenberg said
on Joe Network, it won't be no problem.
Right, but hold up, but Rosenberg said 8% that was a lie, so we don't know what's true. We don't know what they can do for you know what I mean?
Shit, that mean most of the shit you was saying, you was lying.
Hey, as
let's hear the other side first. I mean,
I can't
discuss Rosenberg after the greatest sports.
No, but he said he got a force within the podcast.
I understand that, but
what up, Lee?
Let's see both sides first.
Yeah,
we only heard one side.
Yeah, we only have one side.
That nigga academics been killing them niggas, dog.
Academics been going crazy.
Been killing them niggas, dog.
You talking about your balls, man? You a worker.
But y'all telling me y'all taking Pimpin's advice from Ace Boone.
Hold up, but did anybody hear that they were co-owners of that podcast? Did anybody believe that?
What?
That they were co-owners of this podcast?
No, I never believed that. I never thought that.
No. I never believed that, but at the end of the day, Joe don't have paperwork with Parks, and Joe don't have paperwork with his manager.
It's just confusing, man. I just want to know.
But this is the thing. Why do you have paperwork on Rory and Maul? That makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
They didn't know what they was doing.
But no, what Joe? Nah, Joe know what the fuck he was doing.
Maul said everything they said was a lie. Maul said Maul and Rory saying basically they lying. So
what about the detergent thing?
Okay, well, what part of you think they lying?
Yo, you gotta chill.
Hey, that was funny as shit.
Huh?
What part you think he lying about?
I don't know. Listen,
Phil, I can't hear you, bro.
I know exactly what I think.
I said both of them were. I said all parties was wrong in the situation, but I don't know.
I think he lying about the money. He said them niggas rich, and somebody threw out a number. Somebody said.
Oh, Shaq, I ain't said nothing. There's too much talking going on here.
I said we couldn't hear you. Yeah, make sure we go one at a time. Everybody said they can't hear. They can't hear nobody.
Somebody came out and said that the number that they was making was $2.6 million a year between both of them. I said that's cap. It's no fucking way Joe Budden is paying them niggas that much, dog. I said it's no way.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
We're gonna find out.
Hold on, True. Let Phil. My boy Phil trying to get in. What up, Phil?
What up? What's going on? I was low key trying to get back to the last topic, but I don't know what y'all talking
about. Go ahead. Go ahead. What's your opinion on the last topic?
So the last topic that I was talking about that I wanted to comment on was the one about y'all talking about MVP. I want to comment on this MVP situation. Y'all saying y'all don't feel like that nobody else can get it but Joker. I feel like Giannis is definitely a great contender right now because of the fact that this man is averaging probably, I think he's like number one or two in PP points per game, and they're like what, number 2 or 3 in the East right now, and nobody else is up to his numbers. Yeah, Joker doing what he's doing, but like at the same time, he's not winning no games in the playoffs. So I feel like that plays in effect to what MVP. Yeah, they got like one of the best records in the West, but at the end of the day, we looking at the Suns #1 seed, and after that is who after that?
No, Utah, Suns,
Utah still number 1.
Utah still number 1?
Yeah, Utah
still number 1.
Okay.
Phoenix.
I'm gonna still say Giannis. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm still gonna say
Giannis.
But
if you really but you break out just the number.
I said the same thing, but they said it's gonna be voters fatigue.
I mean, Giannis gonna be a contender. Giannis gonna be a contender, of course, but if you look at the numbers and like a circumstance that Jokic had to play with, listen Jamal Murray. I mean, he's going. I mean, he point up what he's doing. He's doing things that like you don't see center like do. Period.
Like, this is why I don't think Giannis gonna win. When I was listening to Brian Whitehurst's podcast and Dave and them, they did like a soft thing about how many voters. I think Jokic had like 70% of the votes.
Yeah,
like just from an early, like they saying he's winning by historic numbers. Like so.
What you mean by historic number, nigga? Old boy won it unanimous. So how?
Basically be almost unanimous. That's basically.
Yeah, he's so far ahead. Like the only person close to him was Embiid, and it was like 35%, something like that. Like he wouldn't. Like Jokic had a big gap. Again, that wasn't the final number or nothing, but that was something he do right before.
How many months ago? How many weeks ago was this?
This about maybe 3 weeks ago. I heard that podcast.
Yeah, now listen to that motherfucker now talk. Boy, Giannis been on the test.
Giannis been on the test 3 weeks ago too.
So here's the question. Here's the question about Giannis. Is Giannis having a better season this year than he did last year?
No.
I think in certain numbers he is though. Like
His
shooting
percentages are slightly better, but his scoring is down. His rebounding is down. He's playing more minutes this year because he was only playing about 30 minutes a game last season. That's why everybody was going crazy about his numbers. So I think I'm not saying he's out of it because, again, it's not over, but I think it's pretty much difficult.
2 games to go. It's over.
Well, his assists is up and his steals and blocks.
Yeah, but look, but forget about their teams, right? If you just look at their numbers, Jokic is beating them on the numbers.
Yeah,
right.
It's like, the assist.
Joker doing this too now.
We talking about look at his shooting percentage. Look at his shooting percentage. He's shooting almost 50, 40, 90.
Efficiency, but overall numbers, Giannis is averaging 28 to his 26, and he's averaging 11 to 10.8.
Right, but when it comes to the shooting, though, it's not even close. The shooting's not even close.
Double at center, bro.
I think y'all forgetting the thing that helps out Jokic too is that he played every single game of the season too.
That does count.
That counts as your reward.
I'm saying y'all forgetting to mention that part. I'm saying y'all
that does count.
That counts. Yeah, that counts.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm just saying y'all forgetting to mention that part.
No. I'm saying I agree with you. I'm saying I agree with you.
Giannis only missed like 5 games.
No, 10.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, he's missed a few games, but
10.
Again, you're talking about the 2-time MVP, back-to-back MVP. Is he having a better year than he did last year?
No,
when he won the MVP,
and the Bucks the 3rd seed.
Right, and again, if I remember correctly, I think Larry Bird was the last guy to win 3 straight MVPs.
Yeah, he was Larry Bird.
MVPs. But his years every year from the first time he won it to that 3rd year, he was getting better. That's why he kept winning. And the Celtics had a historic season the 3rd year he won it.
And that's the thing, though. Like what Jokic is doing right now is historical. We never seen a center put up the numbers he's doing this season.
Yeah,
like at all.
He got to get it. I'm like
that's what I'm saying. I understand what y'all saying, but if you look at what he's doing at the center position historically, is something we never seen before. We've seen Will Taylor. Yeah, we see Will Taylor average 8 assists before and scoring the rebound over. But add that with the shooting, he's shooting almost 50, 40, 90, plus the 8 assists a game and the double-digit rebounds and 26 points a game. Like, and you're missing your second best player, and you still put up these numbers and dominating. And I think he had a less usage rate than Giannis do.
Yeah. Hey, I got to think about this. It's been a 2-man race all this year between him and Joel Embiid. And I think I was the only person that
Joel was going to get it.
No, I had Joker.
I think he was going to get it until he got hurt.
No, I had Joker ahead of him before he got hurt. That was just me.
I had LeBron ahead before he got hurt, but whatever.
I had Joker this whole year. Joker been the best player to me this whole year.
Man, he doing something historical. I understand that the Giannis arguments, but he's doing something that like you ain't seen me for.
Right. Compare side by side, him and Giannis. Embiid. Yeah, Embiid played 20 less games this year so far, so that's gonna hurt him.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. What you think about Nick Wright talking about Chris Paul?
No, look. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you just said that, brother Mark. Look, I seen that. If I found it, I'm gonna play on the clip and play. I'm gonna look for it when y'all chopping it up about it. But he said they was like, "Why you not talking about Joker winning MVP? You trying to push a Chris Paul there?" He said pretty much he in Denver is not good for Rays to talk about him. That's why I said I appreciate Sean, the U3s, True, FYF Sports, et cetera, because we gonna talk.
He said that in person? Like he said that on camera?
On video, on camera. I think it was like IG Live or something. He was in his car. He told me like not good for Ray. Yeah. So it was like, I'm like, what? Like, bro, he's having a great year. He's the best. If he's MVP, he's MVP. And they say you pretty much telling me that they control the narrative. And it also made me think about it. Like say he got ties with LeBron. And he probably do that too, tell him what to say though. But LeBron whole way. So I wouldn't be surprised, LeBron, if he can get his foot in and make people say you want to say, I wouldn't be surprised though.
Y'all got to stop that narrative, bro. I hate that narrative.
I mean, he could though. You could though. Come on, bro. LeBron got past LeBron James.
But hold up. At the end of the day, there's no way LeBron James is calling these niggas and telling these niggas what to say on TV, dog. I just don't believe that shit.
No, he probably, if somebody says something he don't like, he probably check him though.
I believe him. Hold on. I believe him and Jordan be doing that shit.
They got too much power, bro.
Why the hell he don't never check Chip Bayless in?
Because it helps. End of the day, Skip Bayless is technically helping LeBron in a way.
No, he's not. He's hurting him.
No, he's not. Hold on.
Talk shit about him.
Right, but he needs a but right. Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He at the end of the day, Skip, like him not acknowledging him. That's all he has to do. He gonna let Skip Bayless gonna do what he has to do.
Okay, hold on before Sean go. One thing he said, I'm from the video. He said Nick Wright said this historically, Joker will be the worst MVP of all time. That's one thing he said.
Wow.
Go ahead, Sean.
No, I was gonna say you gotta remember with the LeBron thing, a superhero movie is not good without a villain.
Yeah.
Think about Muhammad Ali, who he had.
It's the NBA though. This ain't no damn
in the media.
You got
but it's just people play sides.
Remember, LeBron likes to be the hero. He likes to be that dude. Skip Bayless helps him be that dude because he's the villain. When LeBron said last year, "I want my damn respect," who you think he was talking about?
Everybody.
And still ain't giving
everybody's respect.
Mainly Skip Bayless. It's mainly,
I found it, but I'm gonna let y'all hear the audio because I got it on TikTok.
Ticket TV.
Here go right here though, y'all listen.
This for ratings.
Hold on. Let me play right now.
Someone said, y'all doing this for ratings. Let me tell you a little secret about television. Talking about Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets is not good for ratings, folks. That's not how you bring in the most vast audience. Is by talking about the Joker and the Nuggets.
Who's playing music?
That's the music on there. No, that's the music on the TikTok. That's not me.
I'm saying y'all. I ain't said you, man. I said y'all.
Oh yeah, I said that's not me. But yeah, he said pretty much like.
I know you listen to Britney Spears in the past time, man.
All right, so let's talk about it. Is he wrong?
No, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong, but it's bogus.
But then the next thing to say, this is gonna be historically the worst MVP of all time. That's Cap. My favorite, honestly, my favorite player, Derrick Rose. But you could probably argue that Derrick Rose probably got the worst MVP. You could.
You could argue that.
You could argue that. Though.
They argue AI. It was on the AI had like the less win shares out of all the MVPs last 20.
Was he talking about that? Or was he just talking about for the player itself, like the talent?
I don't think he's talking about the talent. I think he's talking about as far as like
he said everything is
not even. He's not a top. Like he's not a superstar in the league.
Yep.
Yeah, but here's the thing though.
Historically, would you put him in front of any other MVPs historically?
No. Hell no.
Then he might be the worst.
Bill Walton.
He might be right.
Number wise, yeah, you could. But I think it's what he's not. What Joker is not is Joker's not exciting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's boring. That's why it's not good for ratings because he's boring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I be doggone. Give me 26, 10, and 8 every night. I'll take boring.
Hey, look, I might take him over Barkley. Would you take him over Barkley?
No, too early.
That year was crazy for Barkley. Like he became the second best player in the world that year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's hard to take him over Barkley.
Yeah, I know he a klutz, but Barkley was a man back in the day. He could
better than Clarence Witherspoon, really though.
Yeah, they're also not doing that.
Yo, you gotta chill, man.
This bad league killing me, boy.
I mean, again, it's always gonna be question marks, right? With the exception of the year Steph won, and maybe the year LeBron won. When the idiot voted for Carmelo Anthony.
Hey, Sean, let's not talk about that, please. I'm still mad at that to this day.
They said the worst MVP from what I got looking on the list, I guess they said ranking on the MVPs, the one they got last is 2006 Steve Nash, 18-10 on Bleacher Report.
Hey,
I mean, Jokic may be up there with that.
I give Steve Nash the first one, but there's no way he should have won the second one. I'll let him have it.
But here's the thing, though. I agree with that, but at the same time, though, you take him off them teams trash, yo.
That's
why
true.
he got the
trash.
That's why I can't get mad he won them both of them.
True to King. I give you that. I will give you the first MVP all day. Let him have it. There's no way he should have won the second.
But the same thing the second. Listen, I don't think he should have won it either, though. But I understand why he got it because when he was out, they was garbage. They were just trash.
And true, I will agree with you, but I'm gonna swap it. I don't think he should have won the first one. I think he should have won the second one.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I feel like you said, like when it comes to MVPs though, like it's always like for the most part you can give it to multiple different people, but
isn't that true? Isn't that that first MVP shouldn't have gone to Shaq?
I thought Shaq was arguing.
You definitely can argue, but like, but I'm just saying, yo, you gotta look at, but I'm just trying to tell you the main reason why he got them two because when he was not on the court, they was horrible.
Yeah, it was terrible.
They wasn't doing nothing. Like he was the end all be all for that team. Like he was horrible.
Man. Hey, the next worst MVP. My fault, I cut you off.
No, you good.
The next worst was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and shout out my boy. That's Bees. I wouldn't ask anybody know what's up with Bees, but he got it.
Man, I didn't call that nigga 3 times. That nigga should go straight to voicemail.
Yeah, I emailed him, so I haven't heard from him.
Yeah, but all right, man. Kareem is the next one with his MVP in 1976. He had 27, 16, and 5, but he won MVP with a losing record.
Yeah, but the league was and again a lot of his narrative, right? Because remember the league was in transition because the ABA folded that year and the league was absorbing teams, so it was the league was kind of in an expansion phase at that point. So yeah, I get it because he didn't have a winning record, but also the Lakers had nothing else outside of him. They were terrible outside of him.
Yeah,
that's either they make the playoffs, right?
Yeah, they missed the playoff. Yeah,
but he was so good. But shoot, he was that good. I mean, he would put up the numbers though, man. You look at the numbers he put up.
Was killing it.
I ain't gonna lie to you though. Kareem did miss it. He missed the playoff a couple of times though.
He missed playoffs 2 years in his career.
Yeah.
But also, I always go back to you've never seen a guy in his first 2 years in the league had the impact he had on a team. Like he took an expansion team to a championship in their third year. We've never seen that.
Yeah. And 2 teams that he didn't make the playoff with, nobody talking about the other players. They was trash.
Yeah, their second. Nobody knows who the Lakers' second best player was on the.
Wilkins went on that team.
Say what?
Wilkins went on that team.
You said Wilkins?
Jamal Wilkes.
Jamal Wilkes.
Yeah, Wilkes. My bad.
No, I think Jamal Wilkes got there in '77, if I'm not mistaken.
Jamal Wilkins.
Hey, Sean. Sean, what about Harold Miner being an MVP? Or we're not?
Hey, you gotta chill out. baby.
All right, buddy.
The original baby Jordan.
All right, buddy.
Hey,
Sean. He got there in '77. Brother Omar.
Hey, Sean. I guess we're not doing that too, are we?
What's that? Well, no, definitely not. Because I know whatever.
Sean. I blame your generation. Why y'all call that man Baby Jordan, man?
No, don't put that on me. I could have told you he was never gonna be no Jordan.
No, he was never gonna be no.
I blame your generation, man. You did that man dirty. They call that man.
Disrespectful to call somebody Baby Jordan, nigga.
First time I saw him in the Heat uniform and somebody threw him a pass and he looked scared, I was like, no, he ain't it. He ain't it.
Let me see how many people there.
They was bogus, but that's Baby Jordan.
All right, so look, the next I know because I was like with the ducking people ducking somebody idea. So I was wanting to know. I want to get like everybody in your team. You get to take a top seed or say most like the top seeded teams, right? What be a team at the bottom you want to avoid? So it's like everybody pick one team that you would want, or I just give you a team either way I want. I don't care. So like say if like Sean, I give you like the Jazz. And it'd be like, for you, what team would you probably want to avoid and why? Would you explain? Or do you think like, nah, it wouldn't matter. They could still beat any team like that.
Right. Okay.
They don't.
Which team you give me the Jazz?
You want the Jazz?
It doesn't matter. You can give me any team. It doesn't matter.
All right, go ahead, Jazz. Who would you want to avoid, and then, or you think you could just run through the table with anybody?
If I'm the Jazz, I probably would not want to play the Lakers first. Obviously, it's the Lakers. But other than that, I wouldn't be overly worried if I was a Jazz.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna switch you over to the East because I know you like the Lakers heavy. So if you Philly, who you avoiding or you think you good?
After seeing that game tonight, nigga, Miami. Miami cooked their ass, dog.
Yo,
like,
Sixers better not. Yo,
shit.
Sixers better not mess this shit up, man.
I swear to God, if they don't make it to the finals,
I'm trying to tell y'all.
You know what?
I don't believe
Listen,
it.
man.
If they don't make it to the finals, I'm
gonna say something. I gotta say something after we done this though too, because Sixers technically shouldn't be in this position, man.
All right, true. I'm gonna give you the Suns too much easy answer for you. I'll make sure I went to the West because I know you're gonna try to cap for the Celtics. We ain't got time to hear you cap. So if you the Clippers, who you avoiding or you think they good to play anybody? Who you want to avoid first round?
They can be Michael Jordan if he was still playing. It's like nah. It's like who else?
You got the Mavericks, you got the Blazers, Lakers, Warriors, or you think they good?
I think they're good though. I don't think they got they mindset shouldn't be.
Can I chime in on this?
The Clippers. Go ahead.
Can I chime in?
Go ahead.
I guarantee you, they do not want to see Dallas for some reason. I don't know what it is about Luka, dog. Luka cooks their ass.
Right. I mean, that's gonna be a hard series, but I don't think they don't want to.
That's going 6-7. That series going 6-7 game.
Hey, if Kristaps Porzingis stay healthy, nigga, they might lose to Dallas.
Yeah, I can see
that's
that.
That's a big if.
I can see
no
that.
Big if.
He don't never stay healthy.
Yeah, he came back last night and looked good.
They've been resting him till to the.
I don't know, man. Listen, man, it's still Paul. I mean, listen, man. I don't know. I don't think they might. They just got to execute. Clippers really just got to execute, man. To tell you the truth, man. I mean, that's really that simple. I don't think.
Hold on, True. The kid.
Yeah,
who you got coming out the West? Who you got coming out the West, True?
I don't know. I mean,
I'm making sure I'm giving you an East team. X, wide open. Gonna cap. All right, Lee. I'm gonna give you the Phoenix Suns. Who if you the Suns, who you avoiding? Or you think they good? The Suns gonna make a run no matter who they play.
If I were to, granted, from a competition standpoint, you want to beat everyone, of course. But for the sake of this argument, or this conversation, I would avoid the Lakers for the first round at all costs.
Oh, you.
And then maybe the team that I would like for them to play.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tough one. Here, normally I would say the Warriors, but only because of Steph, that probably wouldn't be a good idea. Because he could just go off at any moment.
We believe 2.0.
Possibly.
I said, we don't wait until we believe we got Steph Curry. I said, bro, I'm like, Draymond, chill, bro.
I would say their team, I would want the Suns to play in the first round. I don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it because I love Dame. I would say the Trailblazers.
Yeah, they ain't gonna play them first round.
They're playing right now.
I know. I'm just saying.
Oh, they actually might. Cause the Blazers could drop. You're right. They actually could possibly.
Them niggas high. They the fifth.
They're locked into the top 6 pretty much. So.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Pretty much, yeah. Because they have the tiebreaker. They have the tiebreaker over the Lakers.
So
hold on, Sean. Let me ask you something. So if the Lakers went out and the Blazers went out, the Lakers still get the 7th seed, huh?
Right.
No, the 6th seed.
No, the Trailblazers.
Nah.
The Trailblazers playing against.
They play
the Mavericks. What about the Mavericks, though? What about the Mavericks?
The Mavs the 6th seed right now.
Yeah, they're 6th seed right now.
I think the Lakers get the 6th seed back, though, right? Or they probably don't even want.
But they would need Dallas to lose. But the tiebreaker, if it comes down to 6-7 between the Trailblazers and the Lakers, the Trailblazers have the tiebreaker.
Well, you think the Trailblazers gonna beat Denver?
And Dallas got the tiebreakers with the Lakers too.
Over the Lakers.
Hold on. Trailblazers. They just there to be there, man. Ain't nobody.
Hey, we can't do that, true, man.
What you mean?
No, they gonna. Nah, listen, but listen, man. Listen, I'm not saying disrespect nobody on that team, but let's be real though. Like it is what it is, man. They play against who was the seed at? Who they play right now? If they playoffs start,
they play right now.
They play the Nuggets.
I think if they lose tonight, they go to the 6th seed.
Man, they lose against the Nuggets, man. Nuggets whoop their ass, man.
Nah, they probably beat the Nuggets. All right,
Nuggets whoop their ass, man.
On to the next team, brother Amari. We got the Brooklyn Nets, man. Big 3. Who you think they should avoid somebody, or they good no matter who they play? The East kind of bottom, the weak at the bottom.
Yeah, they weak at the bottom, but if that, I mean, look, I would want to play Miami if I was the Nets in the early rounds. Other than that, I don't see nobody down at the bottom half that would give them no real problem.
Hey, brother Mark, tell that to DeAndre Jordan. I don't know what you talking about.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. They gonna sweep the Celtics. They gonna sweep the Celtics.
I was just gonna say that.
They gonna sweep the Celtics. I ain't gonna.
Why are we talking about the? Why are we talking about the Soldiers? Danny ain't talking about off season already. Danny ain't just talking about the off season already, man.
And y'all in the playoffs talking about the off season.
He's talking about the off season already. I mean, it ain't.
Wait, no, but true. He could be talking about J. Cole. I mean, J. Cole album dropping off
man,
man.
Hey, SB, man, chill out, SB.
All right, on to the next one, man. My boy Phil, you was just talking about Giannis, so I saved them for you, man.
Hey, this nigga Giannis had 40 and 16 tonight. Oh my God.
Giannis had 40?
That nigga had 40 and 16.
You act like he never got 40 before. That's disrespectful.
I'm just saying though, like this nigga.
Nah, he's still balling. Phil, who you think the Milwaukee should avoid?
Too.
Yeah. Who do you think the Bucks should avoid if there was any team they should avoid?
In playoffs or the first round?
Playoffs. Well, playoffs in the first round, but I still think playoffs in the East because the bottom half really garbage. Yeah. I'm
gonna be honest with you. The team they should avoid is Brooklyn. They should definitely avoid them.
Who should avoid Brooklyn?
The Bucks. They should avoid them.
Wait, hold on. The Bucks won't Brooklyn.
Nah, bro. If they all healthy. Because they ain't been all healthy. The
Bucks won't.
They still match up nights.
The Bucks won't.
I got the Nets beating Bucks.
I'm gonna tell you. Hey, I've been saying this ever since I've been little. Hold on. I've been saying it ever since I've been little. Playoff basketball and regular season basketball are two different basketball.
I agree.
So that's why I said you're gonna see regular season KD and you're gonna see playoff KD.
What? Right, who is playoff KD?
Playoff KD is the nigga that the two-time final MVP that getting buckets.
Right. But here's my question.
That's the same nigga.
Hold on. But here's the thing though. But hold up though. But here's the thing though. They wasn't playing no defense. They were one of the worst defensive teams in the regular seasons. And they're gonna be the still horrible defensive team in the playoffs.
Fact.
Right. They're 23rd in points allowed. Like and Milwaukee's the highest scoring team.
We knew that though.
Okay, I'm just saying, dude. That's not going to change.
That's why I'm saying they ain't going to be able to beat the Bucks, bro. They can't stop them.
Yeah.
The Bucks don't get stopped. Believe that.
They're great. They're a good enough defensive team, and they can score their own right.
You can box them in though in playoffs. I just don't. I think
you
can't box. You can't do that. They don't have. Hold on. SB, they can't do that wrong on Giannis. They try to, they can't do it.
But the whole point is this though: they coach is garbage. I think Milwaukee. If Milwaukee changed their coach, they'll win a championship.
Hold on. Whoa. Paul, SB. So Steve Kerr. So Steve Nash. So Steve Nash is a good coach. Is Steve Nash a good coach? You say Steve? No. So you say? You say is Steve Nash better than Mike Budenholzer? That's what you're saying right now.
He got better players.
No.
Answer the question. Who's better? Who's a better coach?
Steve Nash.
You compare somebody you compare somebody who ain't. He's his first year. Give me a couple.
Man, I don't wear that, man. You dodge it, man. You dodge it.
I'm taking Nash.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Who is the best coach in the East?
What's the Celtics coach?
Doc Rivers.
No.
Eric Spoelstra.
Come on, man. No, it's
I gotta say Doc. right now. But it's Doc. Doc and Brash. Doc, Eric Spoelstra. The top three. No, it's Doc Rivers. It's Doc Rivers.
It's Eric Spoelstra, bro. He got Doc.
It's Doc
Rivers, bro. We not doing no Doc Rivers. He went to a talented team.
The top three coaches in the East. If I had to do it, it's Doc Rivers, Spoelstra, like Brad Stevens, whatever you. You can put them in there.
I agree with that.
You can put them in any other. You can Nick Nurse up. He's top five. You can put any other forward.
I was just about to say that, Shaq. I was just about to say that. Tom Thibodeau. I was like, y'all about to disrespect Tom Thibodeau?
No, I'm not one about no damn
Tom Thibodeau. He better than Brad Stevens.
No, I said he fifth. I said Thibodeau fifth.
Are you fifth? Yeah, but you can put any of them top three coaches. I said
we only won 1, 2, 3.
Well, it depends. It depends.
So y'all got a nigga about to win coach of the year. This nigga ain't even the best coach of the East.
Right.
But this year. Hold on, though. But hold up though. You didn't hold up. How many coaches did Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich won?
Phil Jackson.
Greg Popovich won like two, didn't he?
So you know what I mean? So that's
But
you can win coach of the year. You can win Mike Boo. Hold on. Mike Boo win coach of the year, and I feel he wasn't good then. So it was like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was trash.
I didn't say Tip too, but when I said Tip is gonna win coach of the year, I didn't say this is like. I just think he's gonna win.
He got 3 coaches of the year.
Okay, then on to the next one. Then we'll talk about this Philly. So Extreme, since we out of teams and you the last person left, and I know you're gonna say the Lakers. So pretty much the Lakers and the Heat is the team that two people want to avoid the most. So I'm gonna ask you, if you was the Los Angeles Lakers, who would you want to play out of the top 3 teams? If you had to put yourself in place for who would you want to play? Clippers, Suns, or Jazz? Who would you want to play?
With the Suns. We want the Suns.
That's obvious. Suns.
They gonna sweep them niggas, dog.
Yeah,
I don't know about that. You got
Lakers and 6.
I don't know about that. Sweep them niggas.
Gentlemen sweep.
That's not the broomsticks.
Y'all ain't sweeping nobody in the playoffs, man. We ain't doing that, man.
Yeah, I think that.
Y'all go the whole final. Y'all go the whole final. Y'all ain't sweeping nobody.
Who gonna stop AD?
Nah, I was just about. They don't have a big man, bro.
Who?
You said they don't even have a bench.
They got Ayton.
I didn't say they're gonna win. Hold on. I didn't say they're gonna win. You say they're gonna sweep them.
Gentlemen sweep. I said gentlemen sweep.
I ain't disrespectful.
Y'all said I was gonna sweep them. I didn't say they're gonna win.
Gentlemen sweep. They gonna give up one. No, LeBron give up one on purpose.
No, not in the first round, ever.
He give up one. Y'all almost lost the pitch that one year.
I do hate about LeBron James. He take that first game to fill it out. Then the second game, I don't know why he be doing that shit.
He try to give people one. Then I say, okay, the Heat is the most dangerous team in the East, obviously. So if you were the Miami X, who would you want to play?
I guess we're gonna disrespect Charlotte, but okay. I mean, move on.
If I'm Miami, I want to play.
All right, buddy. All right, buddy.
I want to play the Nets. SB, I want to play the Nets if I'm Miami.
I ain't doing that. I'm taking
I play the
Miami.
Hey, take that Mac Dev. Take Mac Dev hat off. Take Mac Dev hat off.
You know what? Hey, LSB. As much as I hate these niggas, dog, I gotta say this about the Knicks. I would love to see the Knicks in the Nets in the first series, dog.
I would too. That's gonna be too much.
Fire. Hold on. Can we see that second round?
I want to see in the first round. I want to see it in the first round.
They not go. They play Milwaukee. They're not making it to the second round. The Knicks getting.
Anton, what you got against the Knicks though?
They some shit water.
They is trash. They shit water. Yeah, they trash. Shit water.
Now y'all niggas up in dick because they got one season.
Man, I ain't saying hold on. Nobody's saying they gonna do this and that. I'm just giving them props for it.
Did they beat the Spurs?
Let me ask this question.
31. You can't say
they gonna do what they did.
Let me ask.
Go ahead, Phil. What's your question?
So do y'all think that the Knicks is getting? Y'all think the Knicks is getting coached well, or do y'all think that?
Yeah, of course. That's the only reason why they made the prediction. Yeah, of course. Okay. But like besides, but here, I mean, nobody. Listen, like everybody thought they're gonna be the worst team in the NBA.
Oh no,
like, literally.
I'm gonna be real. They might not even be in the playoffs if everybody was healthy this season.
I mean, it doesn't matter. But listen, in the game, hey, all that being said, though, everybody got to play through it. So it is what it is, man. Like,
to be honest with you, Wizards should be in the playoffs over the Knicks. I'm gonna be honest with you, 100%.
They should, they should.
I mean, a lot of teams they buried in right now. People thought they wasn't
garbage ass team right here at the bottom. They should be way higher.
So I mean,
everybody's healthy. I don't see nobody that would put them out of there. Like what team?
Let me ask the question. Right? Let me ask the question. SB, I'm sorry. Who is the Knicks' second best player?
D-Rose.
Evan Knox.
Quickly.
Hold on. It's debatable. It's between.
It's D-Rose. How's that debatable?
Hold on. Nah, it's between Noel and RJ Barrett.
It's not Noel. This is not Noel.
Whoa. Hold up.
I hear you on RJ.
Hold up. Y'all not gonna let me talk. Hold up. Wells is one of the best. Wells is one of the best defensive big men in the game. That's just facts.
He only playing because Mitchell Robinson hurt. True.
Yeah. Listen, he been balling all year. All right, man. Listen, man. All right, man.
The reason why I asked, right, is again, this is why the Knicks are so dangerous. We don't even know. We can't even agree on who their second best player is, and yet they are where they are in the conference and in the standings.
Mm-hmm. Y'all better look at New Orleans been balling this year, man.
True.
I think
hold on, let me look at Derrick Rose numbers.
Ain't been balling, bro.
Derrick Rose
good defense. He not hooping.
All right, I mean, listen. He been balling.
The dude averaging 5 points and 4 rebounds. He balling. 5 points and 4 rebounds.
Who?
True.
5 points per game.
True.
Hold on, what you mean? All
Put on the big screen.
Wait. All right, man. Hey, man, I guess I'm capping, man.
You ain't.
I guess I'm capping.
Hold on.
I guess I'm capping.
What's the blocks per game though?
Has anybody watched the Knicks play this year?
That's block per
game.
I've
been watching them play. I've been watching them play this year, man. I've been watching them play this year, man. He's like, all right.
He's a big part of why they do what they do defensively.
Yeah. I get it. I'm not denying.
Okay, then don't laugh at what I just said. Like he's one of the best defensive bigs in the game.
Though, true.
He's just playing his role good.
He's one of the best defensive bigs in the game.
How many rebounds he get? How many rebounds?
That's not. What do you mean? That's not okay. I don't know what balling means. Then I don't know what balling means.
Balling is what Derrick Rose doing in 26 minutes.
Exactly.
This is
balling. Hold on. So defense. Hold on. So defense is not part of basketball now. So defense is not part of basketball now. All right,
hey, bring him, C-Mac. Bring him.
All right,
ain't nobody on this panel finna tell you that Rudy Gobert been balling this season.
Facts.
How he not been bought? Oh, okay.
That's not the word, G.
What's the definition of ball? Well, hold on. I'm really confused. I'm really confused right now.
Getting buckets.
Hold on.
Getting buckets not just balling. You know how to get buckets to be balling.
I swear, Sean, if you say that boy been balling this year, I'm gonna jump through this damn phone.
Hey, well, hold on. The man, the defensive player to get candidate. How's that not?
That don't mean he's been balling.
What is the difference of balling? Come on.
Wait a second. Are we gonna say Dennis Rodman didn't ball? Because he wasn't.
No, that's different. That's different.
Sean. You're right. We said it wrong, but Nerlens Noel is not the second or third best player on this team. That's the true character.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying this. That dude was basically out of the league. Like he was bouncing around, basically being the 12th and 13th man on the roster. And now all of a sudden he's starting at center for the Knicks. They're one of the top defensive teams in the league. He's leading them in block shots. He's leading them in steals.
He's the anchor of that team.
When you look at what they do defensively, he's a big reason why they do what they do defensively.
He's the best defensive player on that team, but I'm getting laughed at saying he's balling. Okay, this is.
You said he's the second best player on the team.
That's my opinion. I don't care. Listen, you can disagree what you want to, but if I'm saying the Knicks is what the Knicks is known for, the Knicks is known for their defense, right? And he's the best defensive player on that team. How I'm talking like
because
I don't
Mitchell
know.
Robinson was playing.
I wouldn't say
he's
balling.
He's better than Mitchell. He's just doing. Hold on. He's better than Mitchell Robinson though. He's better than Mitchell Robinson.
No, he's not.
And wait a minute.
No, he's not better than Mitchell Robinson.
Look at that per 36. Look at that per 36, and then you see otherwise. He's better than Mitchell Robinson.
Extreme. I want to ride with you on this, but let's be very clear, right? He's not Mitchell Robinson, and they've not had any drop-offs since Mitchell Robinson's been out of the lineup. That means he's doing something.
Better than him. He's better. I think he's better.
Sean,
look at per 30. Look at his per 36. Look at his per 36.
He's taking advantage of the opportunity given to him. He wouldn't even have this type of production if Mitchell Robinson was there.
But I'm saying you can't use if. I mean, the fact is, hold on, Extreme. The problem is we can't say, well, if Mitchell Robinson was there, if you hit the lottery tonight, you're gonna be a millionaire. Like, we take the if out of it. What is he doing? What is he doing on the floor? He's playing great. He's playing great ball for them.
No, I don't know. What's the definition of balling, Anton? I don't understand.
I want to see this. Hold on, wait.
Julius Randle been balling.
Yeah,
nobody said he
right.
wasn't.
Nobody said he wasn't. I'm saying,
I'm saying that's my definition of balling, and that is
no
not
balling.
That is
Listen,
not
you
that
put,
nigga.
it comes in different
That
forms.
is not that nigga, dog.
it's definition of balling. You make it
Hold
sound like
on, wait, y'all.
balling.
Let's compare the tail of the tape then, right? They right next to each other. I had sorted so they right next to each other. Mitch Robinson had more points, more offensive rebounds. Their defensive rebounds the same, more regular rebounds. They assists pretty much the same. They steals pretty much the same. They block pretty much the same. Yeah, block pretty much the regular 8 to 6. Mitchell Robinson. They block pretty much the same. New Orleans were averaging more turnovers. They fouls the same, assist to turn ratio the same, and Mitch Robinson PER is better.
He didn't do shit in the Lakers game.
But look at the minutes. See how it's a look at the minutes.
27,
man.
23 minutes.
Okay, he's doing that with less minutes. He's doing that with less minutes. He's doing that with less minutes. So I'm not like balling. When I say
he got more games.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, you know, when Mitchell Robinson since he's been out, they didn't drop off. That's all I'm gonna say. They didn't drop off.
So you saying if the Celtics said that, I'm gonna say I ain't gonna say. So you'll take Northern as well over Mitchell Robinson. That's what you're saying.
No.
Yes, in my opinion, yes.
Hell no.
But you take Nerlens Noel over Tristan Thompson.
Hell yeah.
Right now, I would. I would right now. I'm not gonna watch. Hold on, let's keep it. Hold on. Let's keep it real with North. First of all, hold on. We're not going to just. We're not just doing shit on Tristan Thompson, but let's keep it real with North. Let's keep on. Hold on. Let me finish. We're not gonna sit here and disrespect Nerlens Noel's game. He was the reason why his career is right now because. See, hold up. Hold up. Okay, but clearly y'all hold up. Clearly y'all don't watch basketball, but clearly he came in the league. First of all, the reason why he's been bouncing around a lot because he's been hurt his whole career. He's always been great. He's always been good.
Tristan, nigga, I saw that nigga in the process, bro. He was doing shit. That's why they sent him out for Jaleel Okafor and Embiid.
Nah, tell the true story. What happened?
What true story? What
happened in Dallas?
He took his spot.
He's been hurt. He's been hurt his whole career.
He's been hurt his whole career.
What happened in Dallas?
He was coming off the bench behind him.
What do you mean? What happened in Dallas?
Well, he's like the number 2 pick, right?
Yeah, he was hurt.
He was number 6 pick.
SB.
What happened? You tell me what happened. He's been hurt his whole career.
When he was in Dallas,
let him say it.
They was about to give him a contract worth $74 million, right? He went to Mark Cuban and said, "I'm worth $100 million." Mark Cuban cut his ass next day.
Okay, what's your point then?
Yeah.
That's his fault.
Okay, what's your point? But end of the day, okay, and all that being said,
Dallas about to get nigga $74 million.
You should have took that money.
Hey man, but
he's worth 100. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, listen, man. He gonna get paid. I know he gonna get paid after this season. So
for what?
It's not gonna be $100 million, but he gonna get paid because look what he's doing now. I'm just saying.
$74 million.
What? They don't have to get. He gonna get. Listen.
$8 million.
Listen. We're not gonna hold on. Y'all talking about his business decisions. Y'all not talking about his play on the court.
His play. He played 75 and 67 games in 2014 and 2015. Jaleel Okafor took his spot and ran him off the team.
Nobody say.
Wait, hold on. Hold on, Extreme.
Y'all don't even. First of all, don't talk about serious basketball. Y'all don't even watch
Extreme. That's an oversimplification, right? Let's be very clear. The Sixers were trash when he was there.
Exactly.
They were literally trying to
taking
lose
on purpose.
games.
Yeah. They the reason why we got the tank.
So
listen, you know where I live at.
If he was good, why are they still drafting centers after centers after
Hey,
centers?
yo, first of all, trash. Hold on, Extreme. Let me tell you this.
Trash, but why you wasting Extreme?
Extreme. Let me tell you this. Extreme. I watch Extreme. Fortunately, I watch a lot of Sixers games because the area I live in, I'm in Delaware, so Sixers games are on the local channels. Noel couldn't play. That's why he got drafted with how he did. His whole career, he's been hurt. Yeah, you talking about Jaleel Okafor? Where's Jaleel Okafor right now as we speak?
I think he's on the Pistons, right?
Oh, I don't know where he's at exactly. You don't even know. But what's Noel doing? So all that. Okay, but all that being said, look at their careers now. Who had a better career?
Is he playing?
Exactly.
No, not really.
All that being said, who had a better career?
Go call
Nigga, Nerlens Noel won't be playing. Nigga, Mitchell Robinson was unhealthy.
He was a backup.
Y'all need to stop capping on Nerlens Noel. He's been good this season. Give him his props.
That's what I'm saying, though. Y'all be
damn Nerlens.
Time out. CA3, you can't get. We not saying he playing bad. True said he the second or third best player on the team.
Right.
He said that's the last line.
That's crazy. How that's come on, y'all bugging out.
Derrick Rose is the second best player on that team.
And then after Derrick Rose is RJ Barrett. Then after RJ Barrett is quickly.
Dude, you gotta take that Chicago bias out. Take that Chicago bias out, man.
That's cap. That's cap.
You telling me Nerlens Noel is their second best player on that three?
Nerlens Noel been the third best friend.
Hold on. Like what the Knicks is known for? Hold on. What the Knicks is known for? The Knicks is known for playing defense, right? Who is their best player on defense? It's Noel. So when I say he's the second best player on that team, how that's insane, how that's crazy.
Go back to the stats.
Because it's debatable.
I'm gonna go back.
I'm not saying it's not. No, I'm not saying it's not debatable. But y'all make it seem like I'm crazy for saying Noel's though. That's not crazy. I mean, you can think you don't have to think second best player.
Even with you playing defense, dog, you still got to somewhat put the ball in the basket.
Y'all capping. That's cap.
That's not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true.
5 points, dog.
That's not necessarily.
Doesn't matter.
I'll get him that.
He played the impact on the team.
Hold on, wait. Let me end this Chicago. Let me end this. Your Chicago bias and Derrick Rose, your favorite player bias. Look at Derrick Rose last games.
I'm not saying he ain't balling.
Numbers.
D Rose.
He's been on a recent tear, but throughout the season, Nerlens Noel has been the third best player on that team easily.
Okay, who's the second best?
Who got second?
RJ Barrett is the best player on that team. He's been the second best player on that team. He's been trash recently.
Inconsistent.
Yeah, that's consistent, bro.
Look at that. 24.
8 of 19, 2 for 13, 7 for 18, 8 for 22, 4 for 13, 5 for 12,
Come on, man.
7 for 15, 9 for 15, 7 for 15. Not consistent. Stop it.
And hold on, SB. Let's be very clear. After RJ Barrett's last season, his rookie year, a lot of people were saying this dude's a bust.
Yep.
And the fact that he's become arguably the Knicks' second or third best player says something.
It's a miracle.
That ain't saying too much.
He played to his potential. He played to his potential.
That is letting you know how
5 rebounds in 24 minutes. 5 rebounds.
He doesn't score.
5 rebounds in 30 minutes.
Hold on. Noel, hold on.
Bro, I'm not talking
so
about
this is so.
He got 5 rebounds in 30 minutes.
Okay, but he also second league. Hold on. He also second league. Hold on.
Wait. Hold on. This is why numbers
is out there running around.
Extreme.
It's out there running around.
This is why numbers don't always.
Stop shitting on Noah's the world, dog. Like y'all act like he's a whole bummer.
This is why numbers don't always tell the story, right? Because again, Russell Westbrook averages more rebounds than Nerlens Noel, but I can promise you, Russell Westbrook's defensive impact is not the same as Nerlens Noel.
Hey, don't you ever say Nerlens Noel and Russell Westbrook in the same.
Don't do that. Every time you know what he meant. You chill out. You know what he meant.
You understand what I'm saying? Because again, you're talking about a position. I'm talking about a defensive impact. His defensive importance to the Knicks cannot be taken away, and it's not going to be measured in his raw stats. It's going to be measured in. It's going to be measured in.
What's the nigga that just signed with y'all, Sean? I would take that nigga over him.
Dwayne Dedman.
Yeah, he been playing.
That's cap. That's cap. No, you just.
I'm gonna see what's Nerlens Noel defensive win share is. Let me see what that is.
Hold on.
Defensive player of the year.
So I see. This is why I know y'all hating on that man now, right? That man, y'all ain't. Hold on. This is why I know. Hold on. Let me say this. Because y'all sit there and downplay that man. Y'all just sit there downplay that man rebounds and ain't mention he's second in the league in blocks. Y'all just all that and mention he was second in the league in blocks. Who first in the league?
That's the least he could do. He not getting
all
no
right, man. All right, man.
Y'all capping, bro.
All right, bro.
He's 6'10".
No, I'm just saying, like you try to pick that man.
Y'all
I'm not
downplaying.
taking out him. I'm going by the numbers, G.
You try to downplay
He's not the second or third best player on that team, bro.
Yes, he is.
Yes,
No,
ask
he's
any
not,
Knicks
bro. I
fan.
take D
Ask
Rose
any
and
Knicks
RJ.
fan.
Hold on.
Yes, he is.
Let me.
It's
not even about
Man, y'all should have that shit.
The second best player on the team is averaging 5 points and 5 rebounds. Are we serious right now?
It doesn't matter.
Hold on, but Ab, talk about it. See, but you won't mention. Hold on, but you won't mention that he's second league in blocks. You won't mention he mentioned second. Like,
I don't give a
That's the least he could do, G.
Hold on. He won it. Hold on.
Matter.
He's one of the best rim protectors in the game. He won the best rim protection in the game. So how does
it doesn't matter.
You can protect the rim. You need to be able to put the motherfucker in the basket every now and then.
It doesn't matter if you don't have.
But that's not. But hold on.
It doesn't matter.
We do it 5 times.
Hold on. We got to remember these guys in the NBA.
Y'all got
to play a certain role. They're not asking Nerlens Noel to be a 15-point, 10 rebound a night guy. That's not his role.
He give me 15 or 10. He give me 7
Extreme. You're missing the point. This is why numbers don't always tell you the whole story, right? There's a lot of guys. I'm gonna give you an example, right? Shane Battier. Shane Battier is what people will call a no stats all-star, meaning his impact on the floor is not gonna always be seen in raw numbers. That's why plus minus matters.
Facts.
When you look at
if Rudy Gobert can get used anywhere but
that is a role player though.
The 14 points, he should be able to do the same thing.
I think no one's a role. Nobody said not a point though.
If you playing
you put a glorified role player as your number 2 or third best player,
that's the Knicks.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah,
that's the Knicks. That's the Knicks this season.
That's exactly what
I'm not saying nothing wrong with it, but I'm just trying to. I guess I'm just trying to go through the logical insight.
If Nerlens Noel is your second best player, dog, you some shit war. Like real.
Hold on, y'all. Cheers.
They can't be that bad when you're one of the best defensive teams in the league.
Hold on. Listen. I want y'all to ask a question. I'm gonna do it last, so they won't say I'm cheating. We having a debate on if Nerlens Noel is the second or third best player on the Knicks. Is he the second or third best player on the Knicks? I said it's RJ Barrett and D Rose.
Why are you debating that?
Who?
Why is that a debate?
Why is that? Answer the question.
I said, why is that a debate? That should not be a debate.
So where would you rank him at the bottom of the roster, right?
No, I wouldn't rank him at the bottom, but you got Randall, then RJ and Rose, and then you got Burks. And then you can put him there since
Burks is not better than Nerlens Noel.
That nigga said Burks.
They said they capped.
He said they paid.
This is all the Knicks all the time, bro. That's why we believe in
man. All right, you got it. All right.
They are Knicks.
All right, you got it.
This is a whole Knick podcast. They telling you they talk about the Knicks every day, bro. Notice Noel is not the second or third best player on this team, bro.
Y'all niggas
crazy. So he about 4th and 5th then.
I'm kind of interested now.
Yeah. No, they said just Norris West said because it's defensive impact. I said, hold on. They said because it's defensive impact. And I'm like, bro, Mitchell Robinson was doing the same thing.
There's also the team defense too. Like we talk about, like the weak side help, all that stuff. He benefits from it, so he's like right there in the middle. Like
he's like a bootleg Mitch that can't rebound as much and can't score.
They both can actually. They both terrible with their hands, but Mitch has better hands than him.
Thank you.
Actually, he's the sixth man.
Wait, go ahead, Sean. Ask them this.
Hold on, wait. So I say want me to ask y'all one more thing. Go ahead, Sean.
Ask them this. Since Mitchell has been out and Nerlens Noel has been getting those minutes, has the Knicks play dropped off?
Okay, he said since Mitch been out and Nerlens Noel been in, has the Knicks defensive play dropped off?
But he said it's because of great teams.
Yeah.
Hold on, let them respond so we can hear.
That might be the thing that they're talking about, like, in terms of like his defense.
That's the only thing he does really good. Like everything else is like average.
Because even Mitch was getting eaten up by bigger centers. Like, so both of them get eaten up by bigger
Well,
centers.
it does kind of matter. See,
I think he ranked it.
That team defense matters.
Let me tell you why it matters, though. In the context of this conversation, you saying his average play on everything else making him the second to third best player.
When defense is your identity, that's what
we fine. That's fine. But they don't catapult you to the second or third best player. You may be an important role player.
He's definitely.
But they don't make you second best player on the team.
You may not.
He's valuable, but is he more valuable than the others?
And that's not a debate.
I'm not debating if he's valuable or not. And I'm not saying anti-them right. I'm just telling the
and the reason Hold on.
Alex Burks not better than Noel. That's
hold on.
Tell him that. Then.
But hold on. Here's the thing, right? The one thing the Knicks do not do is they don't really score the basketball.
Thank you.
Their team is built on their
water.
Hold on, Anton. Their team is built on their defensive identity. That's why a lot of teams don't like playing them, because you're not gonna just go out there and outscore them. They're gonna make it a grind. Why can they do that? It's because of having a guy like Nerlens Noel. So I'm not going to say that Alec Burks isn't a good player, but his impact on that team is not nearly the same as Nerlens Noel.
Okay, hold on, sir. So what would you put Mitch then? If you saying Mitch was productivity was keeping him
Mitch was the second. When Mitch was at his best, he was the first or second best player on that team.
Right.
So your first and second best player arguably is Mitch and Nerlens Noel.
Yes.
You telling me?
When Mitch was at his best, when Mitch was healthy and at his best, he was the second best player on that team. That's a fact.
Okay. So the second and third best players on this team is Mitch and Noel.
Right, but all that big right, but you make it. But listen.
I don't think I understand the logic of what's going on here, man.
No, I don't think
you mean the logic. Hold on. Hey, Brother Maury, bro, let me say this. Brother Maury, what won championships?
Defense.
Defense won championships. So why that's a bad thing? Because they don't average these many points. Why? Because they doing something that's conventional.
I'm not siding with either side. I am intrigued by saying just because of his valuableness on defense that make him second best player.
Yeah. In my opinion, Ben Wallace was the best team on those 2004, 2005.
Exactly.
And he only played defense.
But he was a dominant defensive player.
Yeah, and again,
Noel's not a dominant defensive player.
Hold on, but Brother Maury, he's second in the league in blocks. So that's not easy. He's second in the league in blocks.
He's nowhere near.
I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying he is. Right, but you comparing Ben Wallace, you talking about all time great.
No, that was CH3 that compared him.
Right, but here's the thing. But we talking about in this era. Like I said earlier, he's one of the best defensive bigs in the league. That's just facts.
Right. In this era, when you watch them, Brother Omari, they ask him to do a lot of different things defensively, and it's not always just rim protection. His ability to switch out and to be able to cover 25, 30 feet from the basket, that's part of the reason why they're so good defensively. Every big can't do that in this era.
And he still can protect the rim.
And he told me Mitch was giving you the same productivity.
But hold on,
Mitch was great for them. He's not playing.
But hold on, Brother.
I'm saying when he was playing, you telling me you just switched out the productivity for another guy.
When Mitch was playing, he was the second best player on that team to me.
And Brother Omari, one of the reasons why I had SB ask him that question about the Knicks play since Mitchell's been out and since Nerlens Noel has been in is showing you as good as Mitchell is. And again, Mitchell I think is a very good player, but they haven't had any drop off with Nerlens Noel taking those minutes.
Facts.
I'm not disagreeing.
I think it's like you said, the team.
But you can attribute that to a lot of different teams that have a player come out. That don't make that player all of a sudden go from maybe fifth best player to your second best player.
I mean, I personally he's the third.
Man, they just named 6 niggas ahead of that man, bro.
They just named 6 guys who score better than he does, Anti. They didn't name 6 better players. Because Alec Burks is not a better player than Nerlens Noel.
Fam, I would take Alec Burks over Nerlens Noel.
That's cap. That's cap. That's cap.
I would take Burks over Nerlens Noel. Get the fuck out of here.
They'll tell you how valuable Nerlens Noel is to that team.
But he said it wasn't no difference between him and Mitch, though. It wasn't no difference. So.
It doesn't matter. He's not playing. That shit doesn't matter.
I'm gonna solve all this. I'm gonna solve all this.
Nigga's not playing. He's MIA.
I'm gonna solve all this. Take Nerlens
Phil.
Noel and put him in any different situation.
He gonna be the 12th man on the bench.
He gonna be.
That's not. Hold on. Then we got. Now y'all being disingenuous.
That nigga might
Dude, y'all being disingenuous. Y'all being disingenuous.
Any real Knicks fan that knows what they're talking about, they'll tell you how valuable Nerlens Noel is to that team.
Dude, y'all not being genuine saying that.
How you gonna disrespect them dudes and they got a podcast devoted to the Knicks? What the fuck are you talking about? They Knicks fans.
Hold on, Anton.
You said he gonna be a 12 man on the bench. That's cap. That's cap.
Hold on. Let's be very clear. Let's be very clear.
Last year.
Let's be very clear. This is not disrespecting those guys at all. But there's a lot of people with platforms who don't know what they're talking about, right? Because again, anybody can say, "I'm just going to create a platform because I like a certain grouping," but you've got to know what you're talking about. And again, there are a lot of guys who have platforms who talk about sports, who never played sports, never coached sports, don't know anything except what they watch. And again, there's an understanding, if you know basketball and you watch basketball and you've coached basketball, that a guy like Nerlens Noel does not, his value to the Knicks cannot be measured in just his raw stats.
I agree with that.
Which is why there's not been a drop off in their play from when Mitchell went out, a guy who a lot of people say has a higher upside, to when Nerlens Noel comes in. Like, that matters.
The man average two. Man second in the league in blocks. Y'all like this talk. See, I don't like how y'all, and this is disrespectful how y'all try to downplay him.
Why can't we just say he's a valuable player to the team?
We didn't say he's the seventh best player. We say he's not second or third.
No, I'm just saying. No, let me finish. But y'all was it. But don't sit there. You don't gotta downplay him and try to make your argument. That was corny.
And Extreme True merely gave his opinion about who he thought was the second or third best player. Because my question about the Knicks is, who is their second or third best player? Mm-hmm. Their team is really overachieving because we're sitting here arguing about who their second or third best player is.
So in your opinion, who is their second or third best player, Sean? In your opinion,
it's always debatable.
Yeah, in my opinion, their second most consistent player this year has been RJ Barrett.
Okay. And that's what me and D was saying. D Rose and RJ Barrett the same.
I said the third best player. I said that shit.
Right. And again, who's third, who's fourth? Again, it all depends on what you like. But watching them, that team is overachieved because, again, nobody expected them to do what they're doing this year. Not even Knicks fans were expecting that because, again, the last 2 years they've been crying about the fact that they didn't get KD, they didn't get Kyrie, they didn't get the first pick in the draft, so they just got on Zion. Like, they've been crying for the last 2 years about that.
I mean, I already told you they're not beating Atlanta. I already told y'all this. So
we'll see.
Atlanta, that defense, they're gonna climb.
I just feel, you know why I think it is. Though I feel though that playoff situation. When they go to Madison Square Garden, that's gonna be different, man. That's why I don't know. I don't know. I think
I don't want to start another.
Atlanta got some dudes, bro.
I know you said I
don't want to start another argument, but you know how I feel about Trae Young. I feel like Trae Young overrated.
Now Trae Young been balling though. Trae Young been balling.
He's still overrated to me.
Nah, he's not overrated. He's not overrated. He's gonna get
exposed in the playoffs. I'm trying to tell you.
How?
Trae Young balling though, but I mean, even that may be the case. That I feel though that way because
how is Trae gonna get exposed in the playoffs? Like that nigga.
I don't know. I mean, he has. When I say exposed, well, I think when he's struggling to play, I don't know about being exposed. When he's struggling to playoffs, I think he may struggle because, like I said, they play against the Knicks in a 7-game series. They got to go back in New York and Madison Square Garden. That's going to be. It's going to be intense, man.
We go see.
It's going to be intense.
Until then, until you show me, I'm gonna say you're overrated because he's a liability on defense and a liability on offense.
But the thing is, Trae Young just has the score to be effective. He's a great passer.
That is true too.
But is he gonna actually play the role right, or is he gonna pass to assist?
He been playing the role right though. They've been winning games.
He hasn't even shot the ball well this year. He's been still balling. Like
he ain't gonna never shoot the ball well.
Well, he never, but he never been efficient though. He never been efficient. He never been like an efficient scorer though.
He hasn't shot the three ball well this year.
Because he shoot it from half court every time.
Hey, it don't matter, man.
What you mean? He will never be efficient. His shots, it's not because he don't have the ability to do it.
He still averaged 25 and 10, so they don't matter.
Oh, how many shots?
9.5. It's like no.
It's 10, nigga.
How many
shots?
If it was 9.6, I'd give you that 9.5, man.
Nah, hey, 9.5.
9.5. You can round up.
He shoot a game. That's what I want to know.
He averaged 25 and 10 and led his team to
how many shots he shoot a game? I mean, that's what I want to know. How many field goals?
And you get first of all, you want to have a trade your team SB. You better chill out. We don't got no point guard.
I mean, not if you gonna play it how he plays.
Don't do that. SB be hype as hell. He will have a Trey Young jersey.
You can't.
He play.
He's the best player.
Listen, this is not my problem.
He's the best player on the court.
If Trey Young play how his talent shows to play, and don't shoot his team out the game, and don't be selfish with his pass, only pass to assist.
He's not even great. He's not.
Hold on, he made.
He's still young too, bro.
Hold on, truth be told, he may have a higher ceiling than your boy Zach LaVine.
Yeah, he should. He younger. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying though. I think Zach LaVine peaked.
He might have.
He's not even a selfish player.
I don't think Zach LaVine peaked.
He peaked.
Yeah, he peaked. He got 28. You said what up, X?
Tracy trying to get in.
The link on top of the chat.
Tell y'all definitely go to the free throw line. That's gonna help in the playoffs.
I pinned the thing, so I like keep saying drop the link. The link is I pinned the link up top, bro.
Trey. You said
Trey Young go to the free throw line. It's gonna help in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's gonna help him. Yeah, he sold the game. He's gonna help him in the playoffs. Yeah, you go.
Then another thing too, though. All his points come to the free throw line. That ain't gonna work no more. That's why James Harden.
I was just gonna say that, Shaq. I was just gonna say that.
I mean,
he gonna get exposed.
I understand what you're saying though, but yeah, he made go to. But still, he's still gonna go to free throw line a lot though. That's still gonna help.
Nah, they don't call them ticky tack fouls in the playoffs.
I'm not saying. Are they gonna call? I ain't saying they're gonna call the same amount of fouls.
Come on, bro. It's not even a question. Ja Morant, bro. We not doing that.
That's debate. That ain't no debate. That's debate. Y'all hold on.
Ja Morant.
Hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this about Ja Morant. Y'all overrated Ja Morant. Y'all need to
overrated.
How we rating him? Ain't nobody rating him.
Yeah, I'm
just saying. Hold on.
We can't say that Ja Morant got the Memphis Grizzlies in the
playoffs. They should be a lot
in the West.
They're not in the playoff. They ain't in the playing game. They got
second best player hurt. When
playoff contention. I didn't say they were.
And they was going to make the playoffs last year.
That may not bear no damn trade on. Y'all got
way better than
Y'all got chill out.
Ja impact the games way more than Trae Young.
Y'all got to stop hurting. That's Ja not his first name. Ja not his real first name. Y'all got to chill out.
His name Tremici. His name Tremici.
What up, Tracy? At the same level.
How's everybody doing tonight?
They're not the same level.
The difference is being Trae Young probably the better scorer,
better passer.
He's better passer and he's a better scorer.
Better shooter. He leads the team back. Come on, I'm going.
Have more impact on the game than him. Have way more impact than Trae Young.
That's cap. Now that's cap.
Put Trae Young on the Grizzlies, they'd be a lottery team.
That is
shit.
So what are we talking about?
Who better, Trae Young or Ja Morant?
Lottery team as well. The hell.
Right now I gotta give it to Ja.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
Y'all wilding. Y'all is really overrating that man. He's the next Derrick Rose. You gotta chill out, man. Y'all gotta chill out. I'm saying that.
Here's the question: 5 years from now, who you want? Because that's it's really about their upsides.
I got Trae Young.
I got to see him play out.
I told y'all
the same level.
Hey, is
that
song?
In like 6 years.
Yeah,
I would say.
Hey, yo, Miami played real well tonight, man.
Yeah, we did.
DJ Augustine.
You got to chill out, SB. That's a lot of hate in your heart, man. What's
DJ August?
What's the average against the Bulls? What's the average against the Bulls, man? Hold on, I gotta look this up. What's the average?
We be cooking him. What about Trey Hill?
Hey, nah, he still be cooking.
That man's averaging 26-10 in his third season. You talking about he gonna be DJ Augustine in 6 years? You're a hater.
You gotta chill out, man.
DJ Augustine.
You're a hater.
We ain't doing that.
You're a hater.
He too small, bro.
Who gives a damn? He's a great passer.
You don't think Trey's a liability in the playoffs though, CA3?
He gonna be a liability.
What about, hold on. Okay, that may be true. Hold up, CA3, I got your back.
He's not just a
tag me in, man. Tag me in. Hold up, CA3, hold up. Is John Morant, because John Morant can't shoot for shit. Y'all ain't talk about that. He can't shoot for nothing.
How come he can't?
Look at the percentages.
His 3-point shot isn't good.
30, he shoots
30.
True. Can I ask you a question, too?
Y'all may be him a 3-point contest.
True, can I ask you a question?
Both some liabilities, though, but I'm just saying, but it's not like act like Trey don't have a major.
True, can I ask you a question?
We're not saying that. He's still in the 4th seed in the East.
Huh?
Go ahead. What's your question?
No, I was gonna ask a panel question. Who's a bigger impact, Trey Young or Ja on their team?
Trey Young.
Trey Young.
They both got major impact.
So hold on. So let me ask you a question. Hold on. Let me ask you a question.
The Grizzlies are the AC.
No, hold on. Hold on.
They second best. Hold on, wait, time out. They second best player been out this whole season, and Josh still.
Nigga, the Hawks been hurt all season. The Hawks haven't been healthy all season. John Collins been hurt half the season. What are you?
Yeah, they wasn't all season.
What are you talking about?
They was in the lottery not too long ago.
What are you talking about?
So do y'all think that the coaches make a big difference in Atlanta?
Yeah, I think. Hold on, Tracy. I think that's some of it. But also, let's look at what Atlanta did this past offseason. They spent a lot of money to surround Trey Young with some talent, right?
Yeah.
You can't say Memphis has really done that for John Morant. They've been trying to build, really through the draft and through smart trade.
And his second best player been hurt.
And then look how long it took for them to get it together, though. Trash.
Huh?
And if they play, so you telling me Trey so good they finna play Heat first round. You think they're gonna play the Heat? I got the Heat in 5. Heat in 5.
Hey, listen,
Me too.
I hope that series goes longer so I got a chance to go to a game. That's just
It ain't gonna go long.
I actually think Atlanta can get 2 games off that series.
True be told, I got Miami. That's a 6-game series. True be told.
I'm with you.
Miami might sweep them. I ain't gonna.
That's a 6-game series.
That's a 6-game series. I
think the Knicks game.
Hey guys. So
I think the Knicks get the 5th seed because I think they got an easier schedule.
Hey guys. So once the new season, begins, will the league go back to 82 games, or is it still?
I think so.
Yeah. They'll go back to 82.
Everything will go back to normal.
Okay,
because they gotta get the practice in off season.
But that's what I was about to.
Hold on, wait. I think somebody asked another question. I see Bill versus Book. We could do that too, but I see another one. Is this really a question though? Hold on, wait. My fault. I want to know. Ben Simmons. Come on, bro.
Come on now.
Come on, Joe.
I was not doing that.
Yeah, Joe Ball, you dead serious about that? Joe Ball.
If y'all say Trey Young on that one, man, I'm out of here. I just got in here.
Before I ask my second question, Joe Ball, you're absolutely right. Sean, we're not doing that. It's Trey Young. Now next. Now next, SB.
I would tell you, it said Booker or Bill.
What?
Booker.
What I was about to what Tracy alluded to earlier. I was about to ask that. So let's say the NBA Finals. When is it going to end? July. Then what's
like July.
Then what's the off season look like? I mean, I know they're playing
Olympics.
I know the league will probably want the league since they are planning to go back to 82 games, and the schedule may go back to normal. We'll see. The league's probably going to plan to start back up or start the new season
at the regular date.
The regular date when they normally do, which is late October, early November. Awesome.
So remember a couple years ago they pushed it up where it would start in mid October, but this year it'll probably start in late October, depending on when they start free agency and all that stuff.
I just don't want all these injuries to continue to occur. I just want
but you also got forget about it. Some players gonna play in the Olympics. I think they're gonna pressure a lot of people playing the Olympics for some
Mike Butter want to know: would you rather have Jamal Murray or Zach LaVine? I think with this question depends on who on my team.
Neither. Neither. I'd rather have Jeff Teague and Cameron Payne.
Damn right.
All right. What league at?
We're not doing that with the Jeff Teague.
Jeff Teague. Hey, True was in here capping.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You guys, SB, you're starting to turn into Cisco. You are racist.
Man, this game is real good, man. Portland against Phoenix.
Everybody
It's a really good game. Very good game.
I can't. Did you say that Utah threw that game yesterday?
Yeah, I think Utah. I think you threw that
game. They threw that damn game.
Yeah, Utah. They weren't playing hard at all.
Why was they trying to throw that game, man?
Missing wide open threes.
Bunch of players out.
Hey, True, you knew you wild that day. I give you credit. You took your L.
How did I wild out? Like he put it in context. That's what I said.
You said, we got Jeff Teague, we got Tristan, we gonna take over this.
That's a lie.
Yes, he did.
Utah
capping for Jeff
Utah
Teague.
losing that game helps them with seeding.
What do you mean? They want the second spot or number one?
SB. There goes your brother right there. That's your brother.
So
you and him
are
related.
you look
just like Jeff Teague.
Utah is still in control to win the number one seed. They're still in control to win the number one seed.
That man like Jeff Teague.
It helps them seeding down below by Portland winning.
They don't want to see the Warriors round one.
And SB, Cameron Payne's your father too.
Wait, yeah, I agree. I think Utah trying to get that second. What are they trying? I think they're gonna get that second spot.
Yeah, they slipping, right?
It depends. It depends. Obviously, it depends on what Portland does.
They gotta lose the next two.
Hey, y'all. In regards to the postseason, if the Clippers lose in the first round,
what you say, Lee?
I said in reference to the postseason.
What you say, Lee?
I said if the Clippers lose in the first round, they're finished. They're finished.
Hey, Kawhi.
Lee, what you say? What is your franchise?
Kawhi ain't coming to the Celtics, True.
Hey, Lee, it's a good chance they play the Lakers too.
Johnny Football.
Hey, SB, shut your channel down before I report you to YouTube. I'm not doing that.
Hey, do what you got to do.
Hey,
I know. No charges. I know.
We're not doing that.
Then y'all had Mike Teo on your team. Don't do that, SB. You got
the dude with the imaginary girlfriend. The dude with the imaginary girlfriend.
Yeah, Matt Teo. Yeah, Matthew Teo. Yeah, Matthew Teo.
Yo, what's going on? That's CA. Yo, CA.
Yeah, Matthew Teo on his team.
How mad were you when the Browns drafted Johnny Manziel?
Hey, CA. I still remember.
Hey, CA. Something else? Who was this?
Hey, SB, shut your mouth. Hey, CA. I still remember.
But the cream was all right. Wow.
He was.
CA. I still remember.
Just say Brady Quinn was all right.
I still remember that day when when Johnny Manziel got drafted. I walked out my house. I'm not even lying. I walked out.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was drinking the Kool-Aid on. I was drinking the Kool-Aid on Johnny. I mean,
to be told on Johnny though, I think Johnny could have been good, but he was just stuck in his ways, man.
You gotta remember, I'm in Texas now, so the hype was real.
Hey, I'm telling you, as a Cowboy hater, I was hoping the Cowboys took Johnny Manziel.
That's what
that would be such the Cowboys move. Please,
they were close to do it.
Jerry Jones wanted him too.
Yeah, he wanted him.
Hey,
right.
He wasn't gonna trade up to get him.
I wanted the Browns to draft DeAndre Hopkins in the worst way. Of course, they weren't going to listen. That's what I wanted.
You seen how much shit he was getting to in Cleveland? Just imagine he was in Dallas. Nah, hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Hey,
would have been fucked up now here.
Hey, Lee, I'm gonna get this framed on the shirt for you, man. Right here, man.
Hey, SB, that's it. I'm about to report you to YouTube.
Oh man, he got Del Home on that bitch too.
Report you. Hey, Sean, for laughing, I'm gonna report your channel too.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We've been reported for
We've been reported.
Last stop to know where the Browns the infamous
Hey,
QB
but you know what's
crazy.
crazy? But you know what's crazy?
My
though,
goodness.
You know what's crazy? Though, SB? Browns better than y'all. That's the crazy thing about
The
it.
Browns is not better than us. Get your stupid.
You got to chill out.
back.
Chill out,
SB, come on, dog. The
Well, they
Browns
got
didn't do
win
that
on
last
Hey,
year, dog.
SB, you got it.
Come on, SB, dog.
SB, you got to be real. The Browns should be a really good football team.
They got a Super Bowl.
We gonna be good this year too.
No. I mean, like they should be.
Y'all not making the playoffs.
Y'all ain't got no Super Bowl roster, dog.
How much you want to bet? I bet we make the playoffs.
Hey, I will say.
Hold on. First of all,
hey guys, I will say this.
I'll take that bet too. Y'all not gonna have.
I will say this.
I'll take that bet.
Did y'all see our schedule?
Hey, SB,
about your
SB, I will say this, SB. I will take Justin Herbert over Baker Mayfield any day of the week and twice on Sunday.
Nah, hold up now. Hold up.
I'll take him over Baker Mayfield any day.
Hold up.
So wait,
that's too soon.
Let me ask you this, SB. I know we was doing basketball.
They got film on that young man now.
That's too soon.
Let me switch football real
film
quick.
on that young man now.
All right, so let's look at the AFC just as the conference. So in the AFC East, how many playoff teams are there in the AFC East?
2, possibly 3. But 2 for sure.
So we're gonna say 2.
Bills.
Yeah.
Bills.
You got the Bills and maybe the Patriots. Maybe
the Patriots.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe the Patriots.
No, maybe you got to chill out that maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Check the roster. All I gotta say is check the roster. Man.
Yeah. So I think it's 2
we
teams.
make good roster moves too.
Yeah. I think it's 2 teams. I think it's 2 teams in the AFC East that come out that made the playoffs. One of them is the Bills. I'm not gonna say who the other one is. The AFC South. How many teams in the AFC South making the playoff?
Maybe 2. Colts and Titans.
No. Just the Titans.
The Colts might do. Hey, you right.
Might do it.
I don't trust Wentz.
The Colts got a good team.
Colts win the division. We're not
Titans.
I think the Titans gonna win the division.
Hold on.
Colts gonna be right there on their bumper, nigga.
I think Colts gonna win the division. That's my prediction.
Colts gonna be
Chargers winning their division.
Right. All right. So y'all saying maybe 2 teams out of the AFC
division. What the fuck?
2 teams out of the AFC South.
I'll play.
Yeah. All right. So the AFC North. How many teams in the AFC North making the playoffs?
2.
1.
2.
Browns and Ravens.
Browns and Ravens.
I guarantee that. I can guarantee that they do.
Extra team making this year, right? I'm not gonna lie, Sean.
One of them gonna fall off.
For some reason, I think the Browns gonna slip this year, bro.
We'll see.
I think they're gonna slip this year for some reason.
Every time the Browns have some expectations, they always slip. So I don't blame.
We'll see.
I see y'all's schedule, boy. Y'all got a hard ass schedule, dog.
Did you see the Chargers schedule? The Chargers schedule was sweet, boy.
Boy, hey, y'all play the Browns schedule.
Chargers schedule is sweet.
Hey,
man, but the Chargers are sweet though.
Man, Portland got no defense, man.
No.
We playing the NL.
God,
hold on.
We playing the NFC East this year. We good.
So the reason why I asked,
time out now. Hold up. That NFC East might be looking. Hey, you still got the Cowboys. Don't sleep on them motherfuckers. Come on, don't sleep on Washington, bro.
Snooze. Or the Giants.
Or the Giants.
Yeah,
for real.
Eagles trash, though.
I respect the Giants.
Eagles gonna be shit.
Giants. I respect the whole division. I respect Washington. I don't respect the Cowboys at all. I like Dak.
Bro, Dak Prescott gonna be on a mission this year. You crazy as hell.
Yeah, that offense. Here's a few forgets before Dak got hurt.
Have you seen Zeke working out this year?
I don't care. I ain't gotta see him on the field. A lot of people working out.
Man, I almost forgot about Zeke, man. How bad the Cowboys been?
Anti, you're right about the Browns. I'm looking at the schedule.
You right.
Good. Wow.
Y'all schedule is crazy.
Hey, look at this.
They play at Fox.
Look at this. Look at this. Chiefs, Cardinals, Steelers twice, Ravens twice, Patriots, Raiders, Packers, and the Bengals twice. I mean that's
the Browns schedule.
That's the Browns schedule.
Almost everybody.
That's the tough schedule. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That is a brutal schedule.
Yeah, and so let me ask about the last division in the AFC. The AFC West. How many teams in the AFC West make the playoffs?
Probably one. The Chiefs.
One.
Most likely.
It depends if Aaron Rodgers go to the motherfucking Broncos.
Wait, are they still doing? Wait, is the NFL still doing? 7 teams per conference in the playoffs, or are they going back to 6?
Yeah, no, it's still 7. No, it's still 7.
Oh wow,
that's gonna be.
They're not going back. They're not going back.
Which team is gonna come out the blue this year? Because every year is a new team in the NFL. We know that.
NFC, some team in the NFC.
In the NFC,
okay, my leg froze. Okay.
Yeah, in the
NFC,
I
picked the easiest division.
Yeah, in the NFC, I have the Cardinals making the playoffs in the NFC.
That's bold. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sean,
I think the Cardinals and the Rams come out of that.
So what's the do now?
Hold on, wait. Let's go through this real quick.
Who you booting out from last year?
Let's just say that if it's like an iffy, I think they're gonna win. Okay, Chargers versus Washington. I got them winning this game.
That's not guaranteed.
That's a dub.
That's not a guarantee. That's not a guarantee.
Not against that defense.
That's a dub. Chargers versus Cowboys. That's a dub.
Nah, that's a
you got chill out.
This schedule look tough. You talking about it was sweet. This look like a tough schedule.
I think that's a loss for y'all.
That's a dub. We play the Chiefs. We gonna lose this one.
That's a loss.
That's another low. Now you're 1-2. Go ahead.
We 2-1.
You 1-2.
We play the Raiders. We beating them.
That's not guaranteed.
Hey, that's not guaranteed.
That's not guaranteed. You got to chill out.
Hey, SB.
That's a dub.
I don't want to hear you. Don't talk about me being a Celtics fan.
Just a question. Just a question. When the team from the West goes to the East Coast and has to play an early game, you never take the team from the West. Why?
They used to the late schedule.
Huh?
I said what they use because of what the schedule is like later, right?
Yeah, it's early. It's like early. That's like a 10 o'clock in the morning game for them.
Yeah.
I'm
taking the Chargers, but all right, going to the Browns.
Okay, y'all 1-3. Y'all 1-3. Y'all 1-3.
We 3-1.
Y'all 1-3.
Y'all not.
All right, the next 3 games y'all losing. You on a 3-game losing streak.
We not losing. We beating the Browns. We beating the Ravens. And we beating the Patriots.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yo, you the biggest capper.
Only team we might lose. So we might lose to the Browns.
That's
we gonna beat
hold up, y'all.
Smacking the Ravens. Smacking the Patriots.
Hold on. We blow y'all out. We the same team that blew y'all out last year.
Because our coach came in the locker room and said the season is over right before the game.
The organization been over with for years. Y'all
stop it, boy. Stop it. We playing the Eagles. That's an easy dub. Vikings an easy dub. Steelers an easy dub. Broncos an easy dub. Bengals an easy dub. The Giants an easy dub. And then we're gonna get our revenge on the Chiefs. Beat them. Then we gonna beat the Texans. Then we gonna beat the Broncos.
SB, I'm sorry, SB. I've been real quiet. Man. Come on now.
There's like 4 guaranteed wins on the schedule.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Hey, SB, like
I'll give you the Texans, SB.
Hold up. Y'all might go. You might go 9-8, nigga.
That's being generous. That's being generous.
I'm gonna tell y'all. Look, being there is gonna be ugly. I'm trying to tell y'all.
You being real generous.
You my brother. You my brother-in-law. I know you've been sipping on the wine, but
I had one glass.
One glass. Come on, man.
Your tolerance level was hard.
It was higher than 9.
Can you pull up the Brown schedule real quick?
He's sipping on the Hennessy, man, like that was last night.
So,
all right, Browns.
I'm gonna be honest.
Hey,
I'm gonna be honest. Week 1, L, just flat out L. They're gonna lose to the Chiefs. Win against the Texans. Win against the Bears.
Y'all are losing against the Bears.
Anyways,
Vikings game I got y'all winning though.
Hey, you know what? You know what's so funny? Hey, SB. If Justin Fields start, I can see that. But since
Yeah,
it's Andy Dalton,
Dalton, y'all
Nick Foles gonna win.
I don't think Justin Fields was playing.
Go ahead.
The
Vikings.
The NFL really had no film on your rookie, dog. They got rookie on that board now.
We good. We ain't worried about that.
So then SB.
He got a better year this year. Watch.
So I have a W against the Vikings, SB.
Y'all losing against the Chargers.
Whatever. W against the Chargers. Hey, Browns are going to lose to the Cardinals. You heard it here first. They're going to lose.
Y'all gonna lose. Y'all gonna lose 2 games in a row. Chargers and Cardinals, back to back. Well,
okay.
Browns gonna be Browns.
Win against the Broncos.
Y'all beating the shit out of Steelers.
Hey,
they gonna run all over the motherfuckers. They gonna run all over the Chargers.
Hey, True the King. You heard it here first.
The
Browns. Hey, the Browns.
Gonna have a field day with
the Browns.
Got the worst game of the year.
Hey, for the first time since I was in preschool, the Browns are going to sweep the Steelers. You heard it here first. They're going to sweep the Steelers this year.
Oh, my God. Get out of here, boy.
They're going to sweep the Steelers.
Oh, my God. We're not doing that.
We'll be killing more.
Hey, I think the Browns are going to – hey, can you scroll down, SB?
I think y'all gonna regret this. Y'all got a hard ass schedule, man.
They're gonna beat the Bengals. Hey, True the King, I'm gonna give you this. I think the Browns are gonna lose to the Patriots.
Yeah, they got them in Foxborough. That's not tough.
They can never win in Foxborough for whatever reason.
True. I can't wait till week 4, boy. That
hell no!
New England.
We got
Tampa Bay, New England, boy. Oh my God!
Brady's gonna have the best game of his career.
God, I can't wait, dog.
SB, and then the Browns. Sorry, CA.
Doodle show, nigga.
Hey, CA 3 time. Let's look at that line schedule. Y'all gonna go first 0-17.
Boy, you already know they going.
Hold on, real quick. Hey, SB.
0-17.
Hey, SB. The Browns are gonna split. Hey, SB. The Browns are gonna split against the Ravens. They're gonna lose the first time. Then I have them beating the Raiders. I think they're gonna lose to the Packers. And so that's
Aaron Rodgers ain't playing.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers going nowhere because the report came out today talking about it's fixable. I'm like, he ain't going nowhere, bro.
I have the Browns at 13-4.
13 wins. That's I don't know about that, buddy.
I think that's too high for y'all, bro. With the schedule y'all got,
Browns still gonna be the Browns, and Baker still y'all.
With that schedule y'all got, I'm sorry.
That's the thing, SG. That's why I've said for 2 months now, with this roster, not with the draft.
Baker, that is a 13-4 roster.
Baker has
I give y'all 11-6.
Oh heck no!
I can see that.
Y'all 11-6.
Heck no! The Browns were 11-5 last year.
And I give y'all 11-6, nigga.
Y'all ain't improve that much, bro. And y'all schedule hard too, bro.
I'll give y'all 12 wins, Lee. I'll give y'all 12.
At max 12.
Nah, I think they're a 13-win team.
I say between 12 and 13 because the roster is much better this year, especially on defense. Their defense.
They have a great draft. Like they got Jock in the second round.
They had the second worst third down defense in the league last year with
this Brown schedule.
Everyone out.
They're CA3, you want to do this real quick? L, you know what I'm saying? L.
Hey, relax.
Hold on.
Niggas got Jared Goff as y'all quarterback.
Oh, we ain't doing that. Let's go to the top of the schedule.
Hey, I'm gonna say this.
Goff as y'all quarterback.
Detroit got a better record than Chargers.
How much you want to bet on it?
Detroit got a better record than Chargers.
How much you want to bet?
No, I'm not saying that.
No, we're not doing that, too. Not doing that.
Go to line schedule. Let's chill.
We can think about it. Look at their schedule. Think about it.
We're going to give an honest record. Hold on.
All right, let's go.
L.
Now, hold on. Let's be real.
L.
Dang, yeah, ain't won a game yet.
They beat Chicago. They beat. I think they beat Chicago.
They
not beating
Chicago.
the Bears.
Even
with Andy Dalton, they not beating the Bears.
Nah, I say that they either beat the Bears or the Vikings. They wouldn't win those games.
Y'all might not beat the Bengals.
The Vikings, Dalvin Cook gonna smash y'all.
Nigga, fuck Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, I know.
I see my 3 wins so far.
I know.
Nah,
Dalvin Cook and Kirk Cousins gonna fuck y'all up.
I give them 1 win.
They beat the Eagles.
They beat the Bengals.
They beat Chicago.
That's not no given. Nah, that's not no given.
They beat Chicago. God damn, y'all trash. Man, I ain't gonna win shit.
Shit water.
I give y'all 4 wins, CA3.
I say 4 to 5 wins too.
You see, I give y'all 4 or 5 wins.
That's the same amount of charges. That's the same amount of charges.
Stop, boy. Get your goofy
That's the same amount of charges.
No, we're not. We winning like 10 plus games.
Dude, y'all not
SB, 9-8.
SB, y'all not Patriots scored 35 points against y'all last season.
I told you, bro. I guarantee we whooping the Patriots' ass this year.
Who y'all coach this year? Who y'all new coach?
Boy, y'all won't even score a touchdown on the Patriots. Fuck you, man.
Oh, I bet we do. We have to do who's running the Rams defense. That's who our coach is.
What's the anti? I saw the Saints.
The Patriots.
I just saw the Saints.
Let's go through it.
I saw the Saints schedule. I saw the Saints schedule.
I said we're gonna be 13. 3 and 14.
3 and 14.
13 and 4.
Yeah, look at this Saints schedule.
They went 11 games. They went 11 games.
Y'all got the Packers day 1.
Wait, hold on. First of all, wait. Hold on. Let's pause for a second. That game, if it's gonna be full capacity at the Dome, Packers not winning that game.
Fuck you, mean?
Packers winning this game.
They're not winning that game.
You know what? No, anti.
Not in New Orleans.
I was trolling.
Not in New Orleans.
Anti.
Not in New Orleans.
Anti.
With famous Jameis.
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about 35,000. Hey, I'm gonna say this. Anti can back me up on this. I've never been to a louder game than the stadium in New Orleans with the Saints.
Famous Jameis ain't used to that either, though. So
no. Hold on. They're quiet. Hold on. They're quiet when the Saints had the ball. I'm talking about when the defense is on the field. And third down. It's the loudest thing I ever heard in my life.
Hey, Sean.
Okay, so what about they beating the Panthers? The Saints beating the Panthers?
Hey,
Sean, what the fuck you mean?
Sean, I've been
Patriots.
They lose that game.
They lose that game. Hey, Sean, I've been to a louder stadium than New Orleans, Tampa Bay.
It's not loud. I promise. It's hot, but it ain't loud.
Mm-hmm. So I get that they smacking the Giants. They smacking the Giants.
That can allow.
So is y'all just cap about Washington defense. So is y'all beating Washington easy every time?
Oh yeah, Washington can't see us though.
But we can't beat y'all. Get out of here.
Y'all not us, nigga. Fuck you mean?
Who is y'all?
You don't have a Michael Thomas and you don't got an Alvin Kamara in your backfield.
Who your quarterback better than y'all quarterback? What are you talking about?
Boy, Justin Herbert is not better than no Jameis Winston. Get the fuck out of here.
Boy, he barely got a job.
SB, you got to chill out.
I'll take Keenan Allen over Michael Thomas though.
What the fuck you want, boy?
I'm definitely taking Keenan Allen.
You would not.
I'm taking Keenan Allen.
Yes, I will.
Over Slam Boy. Get Slam Boy up out of here. Get Slam Boy.
Wait, hold on. No. Here's a question. Are you taking Bosa over Cameron Jordan?
I'm taking Bosa.
No.
That's Cal.
I'm taking Bosa. I'm taking Bosa.
That's Keenan Allen over Michael Thomas.
I'm taking Keenan Allen and Bosa.
Yeah.
No trolling. No trolling.
That's exactly why you in a situation your team is 9-8. That's exactly why you in 9-8, nigga.
That's
9-8.
Hey,
I give him 9-8.
The Saints going 9-8.
SB won't shock me. It won't shock me in a couple of years if you shopping for a new team, bro.
That's crazy. I've been with them this long through the Phillip River years. I ain't going nowhere.
You a crazy dude, man.
I ain't no bandwagon fan like everybody else is, man.
See though, hold on. What you mean by bandwagon fan? You put some sense name.
Tampa Bay fans. Patriots fans.
Hey, chill out.
Kansas City Chiefs fans. Should I say more? Ain't nobody named Mama like a Kansas City Chief. Ain't nobody. I never met a Kansas City Chief in my life.
I took it too far when I said, Saints are going to be 3-14. No, I was wrong. 2-15 sounds better.
That sounds right because they might not beat the Buccaneers
you
this
just
year.
worry about your doo-doo ass Browns going somewhere down there.
Y'all might not beat the Buccaneers this year. Anti, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Fucked up. You got us.
Look at this Patriots schedule.
Y'all losing Foxborough. Y'all never beat some Foxborough ever. Y'all never.
What happened? We losing where?
Y'all never beat some Foxborough.
We got to go there and whoop y'all ass. It's cool.
Y'all never did. Y'all never beat some Foxborough.
We coming up. We it's the first time for everything, nigga. Get
y'all
ready.
This Patriots
Get the popcorn ready, nigga.
This Patriots schedule low key sweet.
And we own y'all. I just looked up. We 10-4 against y'all.
Bro, hold on, time out, bro. The Patriots probably got one of the easiest schedules I've ever seen, bro.
They got a good schedule. They got a real good schedule.
Hold on, wait. They got the Dolphins, Jets, Saints, Bucks, then the Texans, then the Cowboys, then the Jets, Chargers, Panthers, Browns, Falcons, Titans, Bills, then Colts, Bills.
Yo, who said the Falcons
Jaguars
beat the Patriots last night? Who said that bullshit?
Who said the Jaguars going to beat the Patriots?
No, he said the Falcons. Who said the Falcons going to beat
the Falcons? Might be decent this year if they keep Julio.
They will not. They will not.
They won't. Keep Julio.
They offense going to be decent.
No, they're not. We know they're not. They're not keeping Julio though. We know they ain't.
Hey man, Matt Ryan got that ramen, bro. He got that ramen soup, nigga.
No, he ain't got no noodle arm. He ain't got no noodle arm.
No. SB. I've seen him live. Yes, he does.
That man got that ramen soup.
So you think they should have got a quarterback, man?
His deep
throw. He's mad. He's mad. He's mad.
Check the Buck schedule.
He said his deep throw.
Even my friend who's the biggest.
Last one we go through before I get out of here.
He my friend who's the biggest Falcons fan.
I still don't know how Julio came down with that ball in the Super Bowl, dog.
I'm about to listen to
that one catch.
Damn.
No, that was a great catch.
Do y'all said they said the Bucs schedule is? Let's see, they got Cowboys, Falcons, Rams, Patriots, Dolphins, Eagles, Bears.
They losing to the Rams. They losing to the Rams.
Football team, Giants, Colts, Falcons.
I went on a forum today, and there's some people in the forum that said Buccaneers are going undefeated.
Yeah, y'all
that's
about to say that.
That's cap. They're betting his ass.
Hey, Tom Brady in the AFC South no more, dog. East no more. You got us fucked up, bro. You got to play the Saints twice.
Chill out.
I'm just saying.
Hey, panel. Hey, Todd.
I know my stuff, but yeah,
I know this is not going to happen. But if for some weird reason the Bucs do go undefeated and win the Super Bowl, I will never watch football again. I swear.
Oh my God!
They're not going.
I will never watch football.
Hey, I'm not lying. They're not going undefeated.
No, I'm not.
17-game season.
Hey, I'm not trolling. I will literally never watch football again because
they're not going undefeated.
I mean, you're a Browns fan, so you ain't missing out on nothing.
Hey, SB, shut your mouth. But it's because I'll never ever hear the end of it. That's why I wouldn't watch football. Heck,
I respect. I'm gonna say this. I doubt that. I highly doubt that happened, but I have to respect it. I say that.
I don't think they beat the Saints. I don't think they even beat that Rams team when they played the Rams.
That's impossible. They're not being on the field.
I never said they are going undefeated. I'm just saying if for some weird unforeseen reason it does happen.
Them niggas ain't going
undefeated. I'll say this.
I'll never watch football. I'm out.
I will watch them. Hey, can I be interested? I know.
Yeah. But y'all, any of y'all got final thoughts on anything we was talking about all today, man?
Why
I think True capped the most today. I'm gonna say that for sure.
That's cap. You did like the most capping I've ever seen.
I mean, it's football season. I'm riding for my team.
You can ride for your team. You broke somebody's car like it's GTA, man. You did too much, man.
Hey, SB, be on the lookout for my new shoe that's coming out, my Air Sketcher 2s. Be on the lookout.
That's crazy.
Johnny Manziel twos.
That's
I got
crazy.
Your Manziel twos.
Nigga said my Air Skechers too.
My Air
Hell
Sketcher
no.
2. Yeah, my Air Sketcher 2s. Better than Jordans, better than LeBron's, better than them all. Check them out.
Yeah, your Captain Jacks. You got
Leave you over here, Cap. Go ahead, Lee. What did you say? Your Air what?
Never mind.
That man got the Steven Jacksons on.
SB, can we find out? Can we just find out from people the team that did make the playoffs last year in both conferences that you think gonna make the playoffs this year?
Ooh.
Okay, that's a good last question to do.
Playoffs last year.
I think the Cowboys
missed the playoffs. Cowboys missed the playoffs. Giants missed the playoffs.
I'm gonna say
Cardinals missed the playoffs.
AFC. I'm gonna say AFC. No trolling. Dead serious though. I think the team who missed it in AFC. I'm gonna go Chargers. No trolling. I just think like they improved their team in a lot of places, and I feel like Justin Herbert shouldn't have a bad year. They don't buff the lineup.
Who's y'all running back? Cam Akers?
No, yeah,
that's the Rams running back. That's the Rams running back.
I like Austin Eckler. He was
Austin Eckler, nice. Austin Eckler.
He's nice. He was just hurt a lot last year.
We had all right, buddy. And for the team that I think that didn't make it last year, will make it in the NFC. I'm gonna go
Cardinals.
Cardinals or 49ers. Cardinals or 49ers. It's gonna be somebody Cardinals or 49ers.
So if you got the Chargers making it and the Cardinals or 49ers make it, who made it last year that's not making it this year?
I'm like,
the Steelers for sure for the AFC.
Bears. Seattle not making
and the Bears.
Okay.
Oh shit, the Bears did. Oh, we did play them niggas. Wow.
Yeah, and the
that was one of the most boringest playoff games I ever watched.
Wow.
Bears was a waste of time being there. Who y'all got?
I got Mitch Trubisky as the MVP this year. I got
that's crazy.
He's a backup for the Bills, right?
That's crazy.
Hey, look, he's gonna be so good. He's gonna be Josh Allen.
That I got Dallas coming out of NFC, one of the playoff teams. And I probably take. Didn't the Washington football team make it last year?
They did.
I'll take them out and put the Cowboys.
That ugly division.
Yeah.
Good God, that's
AFC.
Hey, True King, that may have been the worst division I've ever seen in my life.
Listen, I personally have to see Eagle games, man.
Hey, True, who you capping for on the pages? Because I know usually when you say players' name, they be trash. So who you capping for the pages so they be trash?
I only
Cam Newton. It was Mac Jones, wasn't it? Mac Jones.
Hey, man, listen. We got talent on that Patriots roster.
I know y'all took Hunter Henry, so I'm on there with y'all.
We got Devin McCourty. Why did
the Chargers let him walk?
Because they buffed up that line, and we replaced them with.
Are y'all still shopping Stephon Gilmore, True?
I don't know what to see. The thing is about the Patriots, they trying to get younger corners, but I don't know what they're trying to do. So
hey,
I don't think they're shopping them anymore.
They're not shopping anymore. He only making something new this year. So he on his last year deal. That's why they were
trading.
That's why it was a possibility.
I think the Saints are going to miss Jared Cook.
Yeah.
No, the fuck we not. We not. You couldn't get rid of that motherfucker. You couldn't get rid of that motherfucker no faster.
Hey, Anton, I've said that to you 3 times, and every time you cussed me out, saying it.
Yeah, but
he on the charges now. I know.
Yeah, but
he better catch on in football.
Yeah,
Hey, Anton, I'm gonna find your address and send you a Jared Cook jersey autograph.
Yeah, but hey, man,
I'm sending you a Jared Cook jersey, and Anton, I want you to wear his jersey with pride at your job too.
Oh man!
Oh my God!
You know what, Lee? When I see you, I'm gonna fuck you up. You heard me? I'm gonna straight fuck you up. You know what I'm saying?
And Anton,
you get all kind of pippity smacks.
And Anton, if you do, I'm gonna call 12 on you too. Make sure you get arrested.
Call 12. Go call 12.
You gonna call 12?
Long as you don't call Jared Cook, nigga, I'm good.
Get go Mike Lee. Get go Mike Lee.
Nah, you know that's even better. I'm calling Goat Mike.
Hey, so I got another quick one. After this question, I'm going for real. I'm going for after this. I'm going for real. Offensive rookie of the year, defensive rookie of the year. Who would y'all take? Who y'all think might get it?
Kyle Pitts, offensive rookie of the year, defense.
I agree with that.
J.C. Horn might get it.
Or Michael
J.C. Horn or Michael Parsons.
Has the offensive lineman ever won Rookie of the Year?
Offensive lineman never gonna get that, bro.
No.
I was just asking. That's all.
I'm offensive lineman of the year, man.
I'm gonna give you offensive Rookie of the Year is gonna be Javonte Williams from Denver. Javonte Williams, the running back for Denver.
I was gonna say 9 years.
And I don't. The Steelers don't have a line. He gonna average 2 yards.
Christian Barr more, man. He played enough snaps.
And they gonna make it seem like he a bum.
Yeah,
that's gonna blow.
And
I say for defensive.
Yeah, and I would say defensive Rookie of the Year. I'm actually gonna go with. I'm gonna go with J.C. Horn.
So no love for Trevor Lawrence.
No,
he could get it.
No, they're gonna be 2-15. No.
Hey, comeback player of the year, Tim Tebow.
Get the fuck. You know what? Shut the channel down.
We finna shut it down. All right, man. All right, y'all, man. So look, I don't know when next time go live. I know Sean gonna live tomorrow, you three, because it's Friday. So we definitely gonna tune into that. I probably just gonna let Sean live tomorrow.
So my channel starts next week. I'm
on your channel trolling every day. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just trolling on your channel.
And for Anti, I'm gonna be wearing the Jared Cook jersey.
I'll never come over there. I'll never come over to that motherfucker.
Just a warning. If you come on tomorrow night, you better have listened to the off season before you come on tomorrow night, because we will be talking about it.
I know didn't it drop? It just dropped, right?
It dropped midnight.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the gym. J. Cole album.
The new J. Cole.
Oh Lord,
hold on. Did it drop right now?
I heard that nigga L.A. Leaker freestyle. Oh my God.
Hey Sean. Hey Sean, give me Lil B over J. Cole.
Yeah.
I'm getting Lee up out of here.
I'm gonna holler at y'all, dog.
Yeah. As we talk sports,
I got breaking news. I got breaking news. Chris Webber split with TNT.
Oh yeah, that was early. Yeah, we know that early.
Yeah, not at TNT. Yeah.
Hey, you guys are racist. I don't care.
What we do? How we racist?
Because you're always kicking me out, man, for no reason.
You just said Tim Tebow come back player of the year.
Hey, I have part white in me. So
Johnny Manziel comeback player of the century, man.
All right, I'm out. Good night, y'all.
All right,
fan control football MVP.
Yeah.
All right, man. But yeah, it was a good stream, y'all, man. It's SB Talk Sports. Like, share, subscribe. Real takes over fake debates. Tomorrow, check out my boy Sean on U3. We're gonna go live there around 7, like the usual time, Central, 7 Central. So yeah, on to the next one, man. Y'all, peace.
Yeah.
And I don't take the day off. I know my hard work gon' pay off. Please do not act like you know me when you see me in the playoffs. I try to be cordial with everybody. I don't make problems with nobody. I was trying to mind my business, but they made me hit the kill switch. Binocular flow, you can see it close. I turn in a scar if you need a rope. A nigga Mufasa, I symbolize. Akuna Matata, I almost died. Play your position and stay alive. I made it far, but I never changed. I clean my image and got a name, but I kept ties with the other side. We do not seek if you run and hide. We just gon' wait till you come outside. Fuck around, probably just run inside. You better pray we don't come inside with no invitation. Yeah. Kill you with no hesitation. Woo! This is my initiation. Yeah, no invitation. Kill you with no hesitation. Yeah. This is my initiation. Leave you in cold blood. Now you could really be froze up. I don't spend my money on lesser things. I can't afford a wedding ring. Don't play with my life, it mean everything. I made it through strife, I was second string. Now I be coaching the whole team, and I got a really big ring. I got a question. Which way of you ladies gon' keep it thorough? Come to my crib with the least apparel. Show up naked, but you leash your nail. Just keep it real. You know a nigga impatient. I'ma take you down, no debating. Just let me come to your crib with no invitation. Yeah, kill you with no hesitation. It's my initiation. Woo, no invitation. Yeah, kill you with no hesitation. Whoa. Kill you with no hesitation. Whoa. This is my initiation.
Like, subscribe.